the Emperor's will? If we fight and die. What is death? Death. What is it that gives us purpose? What is it that gives the war purpose? Vanquish the foes of Hitler. The heretic! The alien! The mutant! The heretic! The alien! The mutant! What is it to be an enemy of the Emperor? What is to be dead? What is it to be the instrument of the Emperor's damnation? We, the Space Marines, the angels of death. What is it to be a Space Marine? It is to be pure, to be strong, to show no pain, no mercy, no remorse, no remorse. What is it to be pure? To know no fear. It is in God's faith. Heresy grows from idleness. To admit defeat is to blaspheme against the Emperor. For those who seek perfection, there can be no rest on this side of the grave. Even a man who has nothing can still offer his life. The man who has nothing can still have faith. Success is measured in blood. Yours or your enemies. For the Emperor. 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 This is the hope of moment. This is the hope made to the throne. This is the hope of Blackthrone. There's only war. Is your duty? What is the Emperor's will? If we fight and die. What is death? Death. What is it that gives us purpose? What is it that gives the war purpose? Vanquish the foes of Hitler. The heretic! The alien! The mutant! The heretic! The alien! The mutant! What is it to be an enemy of the Emperor? What is to be dead? What is it to be the instrument of the Emperor's damnation? We, the Space Marines, the angels of death. What is it to be a Space Marine? It is to be pure, to be strong, to show no pain, no mercy, no remorse, no remorse. What is it to be pure? To know no fear. It is in God's faith. Heresy grows from idleness. To admit defeat is to blaspheme against the Emperor. For those who seek perfection, there can be no rest on this side of the grave. Even a man who has nothing can still offer his life. The man who has nothing can still have faith.
Finally, it has come, that which we feared most. You told me a long time ago, old friend, one must always leave one's mark upon a plan. Without a signature, a plan is meaningless. One must devote oneself to it, utterly, with total conviction. I have lain my hand upon this plan, this terminus decree, this fail-safe. I pray it will never return, for when it returns, the galaxy will never be the same again. The fires of war will have been to embers as to what is to come. My sigil rests alongside your own. We have both given ourselves to this. I offer no comfort. Make no mistake, it will return. When it does, when it does, the galaxy will burn in the fires of Blackthrone.
That was perfectly timed. Hello and welcome once again to Tattletales RPG for your daily, weekly fix of a bunch of retards trying to, roll dice and know what the fuck we're doing. But also the table may be virtual and you are welcome at it. We're still testing out intros, I guess. We're not, I'm just tired. We are back with the second episode of Blackthrone Pertinax, our sister campaign to Blackthrone Salvation on Saturdays. And where last we left off, we were introduced to the other side of the coin. The crack. We were introduced to the crack. Liam, it's happening again.
Hello.
The crack in the black mirror is what I was going to say, but now all I can think of is a filthy Dr. Seuss book called The Crack in the Black, which is like, or the Black in Crack, which is just as worse. Anyway, I did not do that. No.
Would you call it a black crack?
A blacked crack. I'm pretty sure that's a Piper Perry special, isn't it?
Anyway,
Tell me
Session.
someone gets that joke. Oh, shout out to Best Girl. Anyway, we are the crack, it's true. What a wonderful start to the episode. Right, speaking of cracks, the Imperium is cracking. And we have found cracks in the armour. There you go, brought it back. No one noticed. Seamless. Shut the fuck up, wife. Love of my life, mother of my child. Cracks have begun to form in the Imperium of Man. Rumours of a rogue Inquisitor have circulated the galaxy. More trepidatious than this, however, big word for me, I know, don't look at me like that. I have published books. Like, shut the fuck up. This is what I have to put up with heckling all time. Cracks have formed in the once unpenetrable shield of the Imperium of Man. Rumours of a rogue Inquisitor are abound, and rumours of her goal, the biological son of the God Emperor of mankind, have also begun to spread. In response, High Lord Pertinax, who only takes on title of High Lord because it suits him in the moment, de facto Regent of Terror, has begun to strip back the administration and the bureaucracy of the Imperium, with the structure and framework left in the wake of the 13th son, Rabute Guilliman. But with Guilliman not present, it has quickly become open to abuse. And we have seen that Pertinax has risen so rapidly through the ranks of the Imperial red tape that he now commands the loyalty of entire Astartes chapters and can bring in resources from across the known galaxy. One such resource is our dear rogue trader, Lord Helia Bordal. Von Redwood. Yeah, I believe I said that right. Bordal? Is that correct? Have I said that right?
You're the DM, we don't know.
Yeah, but it's not
We
my
never
character.
figured out his middle name.
It's not my character.
It is Bordal.
Cute. Just want to use it like Bordeaux. Yeah. Bordeaux.
Bordeaux.
Not French.
Bordeaux.
Order.
Shut up.
Hello and welcome to Donodor RPG. I should so run like a kids one-shot where you all play Donodors. Thank you for getting the joke, Novo. This is why you tune in every week, the quality. So, having been summoned to Luna in the wake of the ravages Inquisitor Reed visited upon it, you learnt that the galaxy was in disarray. The aftermath of the destruction of Avalos has been felt far and wide, and with Pertinax as your benefactor, you have a I do what the fuck I want card that surpasses that of even your warrant of trade. With a Tau fighting alongside you, an Orc, Scutarii, an Adeptus Arbites Peacekeeper. What? Yeah, Scutari is if a pleb. Scutarii would be the Latin pronunciation. So, assuming it's High Gothic, it would be Scutarii. Suck me. It's a very passive-aggressive household we live in this evening. You have in need of this more than ever, and have agreed to work for Pertinax in exchange for ongoing immunity and the spoils of whatever wars are to come. And so you have found yourselves travelling to the gene vaults of Luna to investigate a disturbance there, as you do not know what has gone wrong. En route, you were contacted by a ground force, seemingly an Adeptus Arbites ground patrol, that had been intercepted. But upon reaching the ground, you were ambushed and attacked, seeing through their guise. It would appear that these were some sort of escapees, prisoners perhaps? You cannot be certain. But before you can even begin to dig into this matter, you have the gene vault to deal with. So, we pick up where immediately we left off. The Arvus lighter is hovering above you in support, its guns trained on the ground where the battle was taking place. There is a wrecked sort of rhino armoured transport of the Arbites make, as well as a prisoner container crashed into one another. The bodies of the dead and the Arbites still litter the ground, though I believe you were collecting them to give them some sort of burial. I will hand it straight back over to you guys.
I believe
I suppose we should.
Go on.
I suppose we should fly and get to the gene vaults as quickly as possible.
Agreed. I would state that collecting the bodies of the Arbites will be an encumbrance that we cannot afford at this time. If we are proceeding straight to the gene vaults and not to the guard post, it would be prudent to make a note of these coordinates. Should there be personnel still manning the guard post, we can report the corpses there accordingly.
As much as I would like to do this personally, I suppose you're right. Mission takes priority after all. But before we do, Wallace would head up. He'll collect all their badges.
In total, you're able to collect 7 or 8 badges. Oh good, David is joining us any second now. Dog tags have been damaged and mutilated. You can see that each of the Aquillas on the dog tags, with like the name and the code, each Aquila has been deliberately defaced. But it shouldn't be too difficult to get these to into the hands of the right people.
Yep. And Wallace would just say, if the bodies can't be taken, I'll at least keep these for now. Let's go.
An officer that values efficiency. This is rare.
Well, now we know why he's part of the crew. So just looking at you like, you should know that by now. And yeah, I'm just calling the shuttle right here.
Yeah.
Pick us up.
No worries. As the shuttle sort of lands, look, Arvus lighter. Your pilot sort of turns and looks at you and goes, "Right you are, ready when you..." Psychos, my lord. Right you are, and ready when you are, my lord. We've had a communique from your vessel, however. We have on standby, according to the transmitted data from your vessel, do we have a Commissar Andres Constantine amongst us, my lord?
I fucking do we? Who again?
Commissar Andres Constantine.
I am Commissar Andreas Constantine.
Pleasure and well met, my lord. We have a squad of veteran Mordian Iron Guard who have made themselves available, and I have a docket here for one Grug the Ogrin, who apparently are going to be meeting us at the Gene Vaults, my lord.
Excellent. Have them meet us at the gene vaults as soon as they're ready.
Right, you are. I'll send that immediately, sir. And you see him sort of communicating. He goes, "Yeah, just."
I'll put a hand on the pilot's shoulder.
My lord.
Does the commissar give you orders, or do I?
He is a member of your direct retinue, is he not, lord?
Right. So, let's remember the hierarchy here for
Of course,
3
lord.
seconds.
Would you like to
Please,
belay that?
before I
order?
have to replace it. Yes, please. With my approval, please do what the commissar has asked.
With your approval.
And mix in my own forces with his. I want them to get integrated as soon as they can.
Of course,
Get
my
used
lord.
to each other.
With your direct approval, I shall see it done. And he goes over the rocks.
Great.
By
Thank
the
you.
direct command of Her Ladyship, Helea, Her Ladyship, Lord von Redwood, We approve the immediate operational standby of the Mordian Iron Guard, deliver a shuttle of Arvus, and of course, some of the household guard.
Apologies, Lady Von Redwood. I did not mean to overstep the mark.
Just don't let it happen again. I would just wave it off.
Do not be alarmed, Commissar. The pettiness of rogue traders is noted well in the admin forum.
Did I ask?
Yes.
Alright, everybody, on the shuttle. Yes, that includes you, big boy.
That's
I point to the orc.
hilarious.
Alright, boss.
Can the shuttle even hold the orc's weight? That's the
Yeah,
real-
just about. It kind of tilts a little bit to whatever side he's on, but... So, as the shuttle lifts and takes off, I'm doing sneaky stuff in the background. How many devotees do you have, Helea? Where have you gone? Where
I have one. I put myself in the shuttle.
How did you do
According to the
do you
feet.
just have the feet once?
Yeah, I have the feet
Cool,
once.
so that'll be 5. Perfect. I will get that made for you. Unga bunga unga boom. Do we have Scions? Tempesta Scions is only a class. That's annoying. I'll have to make them veteran guardsmen. Look away! There we go. Cool. That'll be with you when you next load in. So, as you guys begin flying in towards the Mega Factorum, the gene labs of Luna, it dwarfs the surrounding mountain range. And this is only maybe 10% of what is to come. Deep beneath the grounds here, you would see, you would know that there is a network of rooms and armoured bulkheads and security. As you begin to approach, however, through the strange sort of sticky clouds of Luna, it's been terraformed over 10,000 years and they've never quite got it right. The clouds sort of stick to the side of the Arvus lighter, dragging it down, so it's like it's flying through water. You would see the grandiose factory belching smoke into the sky. The reactors and the genitorums are ignited. The huge symbol of the Cog Mechanicum burnt into the side, and every shift it dong tolls once. Except, as you begin to fly in towards the landing pads, it is deathly silent. And you're expecting to be raised with the usual Skitarii efficiency over the comms. But no ping comes.
Yeah, I hesitate for just a second before I'll look over to. I need to remember names. Gamma. Or Orion.
Orion is leading, but he's Skitarii, he's got a lot of names.
Yeah, I said his middle name. Whoopsies. But yeah, you know, she'll make that mistaken character. Gamma, Orion. See what's going on with their comms. They should have held us by now. Shuttle, don't get any closer until we hear something.
Right, you are, sir.
Standard procedure is that transponders are active at all times. Can I do a tech check to see if it is being blocked or not even present?
Tech check is more than allowed. Rob, nice little compliment coming in from chap watching on YouTube is clearly you've gone back and watched the old episodes because your character fits Redwood. Still learning to put names to voices, but whoever is playing Hilea the Road Trader must have watched the old Blackthrone stuff with Dorian Redwood because the arrogance and attitude seems to run in the family.
Absolute accuracy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is the highest compliment you... boss, that's the highest compliment you could ever get.
Came in from
The
the
voices.
Hey, ¿qué paso? What is the DN for this tech check?
Just 3 for me. Mi casa, su casa? What was that you said?
¿Qué paso?
Oh, I misheard you.
Sorry,
will
Mr.
simply
Robot
deploy.
Man, I don't speak ones and zeros.
Not yet. Teach the orc.
You
mind.
barely speak orc. Do not worry.
I like to
Still
think that
teaching you God.
I like to think that on everyone's helms displays or vox implants, whatever it may be, whenever the orc talks, because their vocal cords would be so different, it would be. It's like Space Marines supposedly. You know the shit yourself tone, like the bass tone.
Yes, the brown note.
Yeah, the brown note. Like Space Marines unhelmeted supposedly sound like that because their vocal cords are so thick. I love the idea that you all have subtitles for the orc. You know, it's such a thick accent that you have to subtitle it.
But yes, I got 4 successes on my tick chick.
On your tick chick, 4 successes on your tick chick. You would see that there are open comm channels that are accessible, but none reaching out to you.
Captain, there are several open Vox channels. None appear to be in use currently. Your instructions, shall I outreach?
Yeah, the genuine surprise on her face, but it's this deep sigh. One disaster to another, I see. Yeah, I'll look to shut a pilot. Get the soldiers moving. I want them to surround this entire facility until we get a response. Look back at Orion. Break in.
Forewarning, Captain. If the facility is experiencing tech issues and we are not identifying ourselves, we may receive fire.
It chuckles. If that's the case, then wouldn't we get a warning of some sort? No. Something's definitely going off. And it's nothing good. Break in, see if we can find out whatever's going on. Why these comm channels are open yet unused is the most important part. Start from there and then see if the facility is still functioning and yada yada, so on and so forth.
I turn away from the captain. Can I see if these Vox channels are in use or they are just idle?
You can see from flare displays and distort that indeed there is communication happening over them in what's called binaric squirts. Love the term. But without directly accessing them, you won't be able to say what's happening.
Can I see if I can tap in and monitor without notification of intrusion?
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be specifically without notification of intrusion.
Yes.
That is going to be a higher DC, so I need a DN7 tech check, please. Because Skitarii systems are pretty sophisticated.
That is 5 successes. Do I have anything that will help me? Tenacious, no. Roger transplant, no. No.
I mean, you can possibly spend a wrath to...
Wrath. 9 successes.
Let's go!
I was about to say, could I intimidate him to do better?
Make it work. 9 successes. There are 3 open Vox channels I say you could access. One is coming from the interior of the gene vault and appears to be an open comm to the entirety of the gene vaults. One is coming from a specific landing pad, and another is coming from the circuit guard, so that the outside guard.
I am going to go to the one that's coming from the landing pad firstly.
Of course you do. Coming from the landing pad, there's a screaming in binaric, which you would recognise as data ident, a high-ranking omniscient official, so a cult magos or someone like that, someone of the tech cult. But then there would be a reply. Damn it, woman! I told you we needed the high ground. Just hold the door. We can't let them out. And you hear a harsh burst of lasfire.
Just referring back to the captain. Captain, it does seem that the facility has been compromised. There are friendlies on the landing pad that are engaged. Would you like me to monitor any further Vox communication channels? All are in use.
Tap into as many as you can and try to translate it to figure out what the hell is actually going on the inside. And I want direct communication with that team on the landing pad.
Please stand by. Can I, Oh, sorry, Andrew.
Milady, can your pilot get me in touch with the sergeant in charge of the Mordrian Iron Guard soldiers?
Yep, tap the pilot's shoulder. Open channel to all of my forces.
Right, sir. Open channel to all forces of House Redwood.
She marks on her head the second time calling you sir.
Mom.
You have to get this pilot fired.
I'm sorry. It's been a day, Mum.
No, I don't say it out loud. I just make a note in my head.
I feel it deep in my bones. There's a few moments and then there's a... You have accessed the ship of the House of Redwood. This is Master Helmsman, Lady Artifacts.
Yep, the Commissar speaks on my behalf. Go ahead, Commissar.
I need to speak to the sergeant of the Mordrian Iron Guard contingency immediately.
There's a moment as like you're being put through, and you hear a number of voices talking. You hear the sort of voice, sort of like Boris Johnson gargling balls.
Apologies to interrupt. Is there hold music?
No. Maybe there's a couple of thoughts for the day. Blessed be too small, the mind for doubt. You know, stuff like that. But you hear sort of the ship in orbit, the intercom chatter. You would hear sort of the talkings of High Factorum Corbayada Wanti, before being quickly admonished by your prime engine seer Julius Umbral, as well as various other people who are sort of in communique in orbit, before you specifically hear, Commissar, I wouldn't know what Cadian accents sound like. I'm going to go English. This is First Officer Xandar Cortex, former Commander, Cadian Division. I have command over all military forces indentured to the Rogue Trader.
This is Commissar Andreas Constantine. I need to speak to the squad sergeant of the Mordrian Iron Guard immediately.
I essentially act as squad sergeant. How can I help?
The facility appears to be under attack. I think it'd be prudent if you and your men got down there as quickly as possible and secured the area.
We are already en route and deploying the household Huskarls, who you would know are like the Redwood private army. Do any of you play 30k at all with the Solar Auxilia with the power axes? Think of those. Think Adeptus, think Tempestus Scions, but they're trained for melee with power axes.
You're going retro.
Oh yeah, I'm a big 30k boy. I'm a big 30k man.
Very nice.
Do you concur with that, milady?
JD with surprise in her face. Thought you were gonna ask for more. Yep, that's all. Hang up and done.
Before you hang up, however, you are interceded, and you get a ping come through. Apologies to intervene in this. I'm sure most eloquent matters. This is High Factorum Dewanti. Is my ladyship there?
Speaking.
My ladyship, most fine eminence, of course, of always. I'll skip the usual pleasantries. We're getting an ident read from the surface, from the landing pad that you were approaching. It's come up as a priority 1, my lady.
Senator.
It's not one communique. It is a ping, an ident read as a priority 1. If you understand, I thought you'd like to know. There's a higher, what do you call it these days? A value, very important person. Valued target.
Yeah, and you're not sending the ID to me.
Sending through the ID now, sir. And there's a...
There we go.
It's because you said... I thought you said putting through as in, like, communicate the Vox.
No. I meant send the ID.
Of course, forgive me, I'm no tech adept, but then, by God, I wouldn't want to be. Ident reads Inquisitor Clouseau, Ordo Hereticus.
The facepalm was audible through the mic. Do I even want to kill
Cluedo,
this?
what? Cluedo. Does he have a brother named Waldo?
Jim, remind me.
Is that the orc again? I did request it to be put down.
We'll talk about that later, Factorum. Jim, remind me, what was the name of the guy from the last session?
The big boss man.
Yeah, big boss man.
That is High Lord Pertinax.
Okay, and he didn't mention it was going to be Inquisitor.
He did not mention Inquisitor Clouseau at all, no.
Alright.
No, I thought we agreed that any inquisitorial forces would be suspect.
Yep. Man, that's the
And
problem.
best avoided.
Alright. Well, going on Guns Blazing not going to give us any answers. Thank you, High Factorum. No, the orc will never be put down. Another quest like that, and I'm taking a finger. Hang on.
Of course, I would never doubt her ladyship's most enigmatic decision-making, and of course, I would be repenting if I did not.
Hang up in the middle of
Yeah, you
his
just can't lie. Dewati is known for his... I've got to, he's a very competent man, but very full of bullshit. Filibuster.
That's how High Factorum should be. Yeah, but look what we do, Orion. Any luck in getting through to their communications with the people on the landing pad?
You were going to test out the other ones first, I believe, weren't you, Liam? Because that was the landing
yes.
pad was the one that you just heard with the someone saying, "Hold them back! By God, we can't let them through."
Yeah, I do want to speak with them before we approach, but...
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Let him do his thing.
So, as you go to reach out and contact the other communicators, which one do you want to do first? There's one emerging from inside the Factorum, and there's one coming in from the surrounding guards.
We'll go for the ones in the surrounding guards.
Okay. Over the surrounding guards, it is exclusively in Binaric, which of course you can translate, and you would hear that they are under a number of a bit of difficulty, as it would appear that Skitari Marshal K1XX has been sent to retrieve Matriarch Fetora. If I could get the name tag right, Fetora Omega 717, who is the leader of the Skitari on Luna. And has not been heard from since. There's been a data purge. So the head Skitari Marshal is currently not seemingly able to communicate with his soldiers, which is causing a lot of breakage.
It appears, Captain, that there is a significant number of attacks external to the facility. The area does seem compromised. I would not rely on overall docking procedure.
Noted. Any information on who, what, where, when, and why?
Listening into the
Processing.
communications, you would hear data packets of orcs on the lower levels. Tyranid bioforms have been sighted in the cryosis chambers. Mass breakouts in this gene storage. It looks to be a full-blown revolution happening inside. It is, however, noted on data inserts that come in as you guys are talking that there are masses of Valkyrie landers deploying, and seemingly unknown guardsmen are deploying into the exterior of the manufactorums. You would immediately recognise this as the Redwood Army, as it were. I can't have you have like 100 tokens on the map, but enemy forces that could come in from otherwoods, which I would roll for, I will now not roll for. Your army essentially secures the surrounding area. Certified pro.
Apologies, I was AFK for a slight moment there. I did hear bits and pieces, but I will relay that to the captain. As a as a suggestion, Captain, as lament as I am to say it, going in guns blazing does seem the optimal tactic.
Yeah, look, the pilot. Take us to the landing pad.
Pilot nods.
As that happens, Wallace will look at Gamma and just like Gamma physically saw Wallace just bend this shock ball straight. It's just like like that look good to you? Or should I bend it a little bit more?
Please attempt to do so. Your human spine limitations will amuse me.
As you fly over the manufactorum, you can see that the bodies around the manufactorum are in the multitudes. It appears this place was attacked both from interior and exterior. Liam, if you wanted to, you could make a DN7 tech check to access the interior comms.
Yes. And with respect to the party, I will use the glory that I gained to the party earlier to beef up my text.
Sounds good.
Unless anyone has an argument.
Do it.
What's the DC, do we know?
7.
7? Yeah, I got it.
Because these comms have been actively sabotaged.
Oh!
Oh, because you're wounded. DNA. Do you want to reroll?
Yes, I have an app for that. I can get more wrath if I need to. Ah, no, fuck!
I'm afraid.
Can I intimidate him based on his verbal reaction of "Oh no"?
Would have needed to have been declared before.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So, Liam, you go to the exterior comms. All you get is a burst saying, "Find our father!" And that's it. I'm not giving you anything more than that. Would you roll me a complication?
No.
That's crazy. That's insane. That's nuts. There it is.
I have past problems.
Something from your past comes back to haunt you. Liam.
No.
Liam, as you are accessing this data screen, there is this garbled Vox transmission that comes in. You have a chance to decode it if you wish.
I will decode it.
Okay, roll me a tech check. As you are accessing it, it's almost as though the Vox transmission wants you to decode it, so I'm going to lower the DN to 2. Six successes. Liam, if you would like to re-roll the check to access the communications inside the tech base, you may choose to do so. But when you do...
Do I...
Well, I'd like to know if you do or don't before I tell you the positives and negatives of doing it.
Well, deciding...
Like an instinctive level.
If he goes to do so, can I intimidate him?
Yes,
to
absolutely.
do better.
Yes, you're absolutely welcome to. And Rogue Trader can give leadership, and all such things are more than welcome.
I intend to intimidate him to do better.
In deciding to whether to reattempt it, does it look like the code has changed at all?
Nope. Doesn't appear to have changed. This is more like a security subroutine. Like a really low-level, just sort of subtle string of ones and zeros that's designed to just stay active, so that it's like a backup generator. Everything else goes down, this stays running.
Alright, I'll re-roll it.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Now, Liam, when you re-roll it, I have to reword this because I can't say what I used to say. But would you like a plus 30 to that?
Oh. Eat shit and die, I'm not taking that out. No.
You declared that you're going to re-roll it.
I'm going to re-roll it. I'm not accepting
would you
the
like,
30.
let's get, say, plus 3 dice?
No.
No, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, just roll with 1 extra RAF dice.
Well,
then,
no,
please.
hang on.
And intimidation from the orc.
I need to intimidate him first. So what's my DM for intimidation?
It's not a DN, it's how many successes you get. Liam adds to his result. It's what makes the Rogue Trader so fucking incredible.
Okay, so I will just do DN, leave it as DN3.
Do I need to make a roll as well for this or no?
Would you like to?
Can I help?
Yeah, I'm not going to stop anyone from helping. The way I view it, it's like D&D. Throw a guidance on there, have at it.
Okay, so that is 3 successes from me, and that's 7 successes from Rob.
We don't need no devil deals. You fuck off with your bullshit.
Dice. So if you look in the chat we're in right now, I'm sneakily working on artworks for your household guard. This is fucking hilarious.
That's awesome.
That's 10 extra dice.
That's 10 extra dice.
10 extra dice, Liam. Would you like to make that 13?
No. What?
Coward.
No.
Number boy, do better. The boss wants it done.
Yes, I appreciate that I am the only one in this party that can do so, Orc. Please stand by.
As you access this, a data packet opens on your screen, and that string of zeros and ones blinks into existence on your HUD display, Liam. And everyone else in the party linked to Liam would also get that same string just at the bottom of their heads-up display. Nothing insidious, just it's there. And as you go to decipher it again, Liam, you hear a strangely female voice, sort of from the ether, just go, "Why don't I help you get that?" And it all... And you hear, "Go! Find our father! He mustn't have gone far. Burn this temple to sanctity down. Slaughter them all. For the many-armed emperor, and for the cog that is one."
Captain, we unfortunately have heretic mechanicum known as Dark Mechanicum on the inside of the facility.
No choice. Is that why there are other Xenos in there as well?
Just quickly, because that is completely incorrect. Roll me...
Oh, is it not Dark... Is it not Dark Mechanicum?
Roll me a lore check. DN's going to be quite low.
So, just from my personal character, Many Armed Emperor would be Gene Steel Occults.
Yeah.
The
That's
cog
what
for
I
this one is a Adeptus Mechanicus Gene Steel Occult.
Oh.
So
yeah, that's
if you look at it like, if you got Gene Steel Occult and then you take into account a cog, yes, Dark Mechanicum would technically have been one, but then Dark Mechanicum don't really follow the same structure as normal Adeptus, so they would then still believe that it is the Omnissiah alongside the Emperor and therefore the cog. But yes.
Yeah, no, you
Scholar check.
Don't worry about the scholar check because you have deciphered. It essentially would be what seems to be Gene Steel Occultists. And as that voice says, "Let me get that for you," there is a blink moment, Liam, where you get an ident on the voice that helped you crack the code. And it just comes up with the ident Wren, W-R-E-N.
But I can't say who it is.
Who you think it is. Always important to specify that.
Yeah.
I have an idea of who I think it is, but it could.
Well,
very
Liam
well
can tell the
probably say that.
party who it is because there's spoilers aren't really a super duper thing. The Wren was Calliope's codename David, the daughter of Inquisitor Valerie Reed. It was her codename when she was in the guard. Calliope.
I
Wren.
was thinking of because of the binaric. I was thinking of oh my fucking god. Ominous.
Maybe.
Potentially using subterfuge and then hijacking the Skitarii.
No, she knew Binaric anyway. Correction, this appears to be Gene Stealer cult origin. Recommend complete extermination of all entities not human looking.
You gotta expect that.
Alright. Load up. Let's get this done.
Okay, going into
Ignore
the...
door.
Where do you want to go? Outer door... landing pad, I assume?
Yep, landing pad. We gotta go talk to the people who are here. Let them know what we're
Alright.
doing.
As the landing pad comes into view, 2 more ships dive down next to you. A barrage of missiles detonate across the top of the landing pad as you see a flare skim into the sky. The first of the Valkyrie gunships, with the insignia of Dorian Redwood, and of course her ladyship von Redwood on it, lands, and charging out of it come a squad of heavily armoured soldiers in carapace armour with bare musculature arms, each one equipped with a burning power axe and a las pistol, and they begin to move forwards as the second one lands, and in kind of a contrast to the brutality of the first squad, in perfect lockstep march a squad of Mordian Iron Guard. And as you guys land, a data bead beats onto you, and you see a gentleman with a big black sort of bushy beard, greatcoat and hat and armour, waves your Arvas down, going, "Get down! Get down!" And then he ducks down as a las bolts slam over his head. Rabble, 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 rabble. What?
Just the guards come in. Rubber, rubber, rubber.
Oh, I see.
Like the thundering of boots.
Yep.
Rabba rabba.
So,
Yeah.
let
Tap the pad to bring us down as soon as you can.
Yeah. Under heavy fire, you twist and land on the landing pad as the heavy doors open to the landing pad, and swarming out of it come mutants, scum, people who look like they've been experimented on. And I will be adding us to a little combat map. Shouldn't be a long combat, just enough to murder some people. And the communique gets to you as the Inquisitor goes over the comms. No time for introductions! There's a servo skull on the eastern side of the door. Access it to close the bastard. We need to get the matriarch off world.
Are we still technically... Are we coming down to land, or have we landed?
I'm going to let you guys place your tokens as you have now landed.
Oh, I was going to say I was going to jump out while it's still landing.
I mean, place your token. That's badass as fuck.
Cool superhero landing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wallace would just be in the front with his like tapping the shock ball on his shoulder. Says, "Oh well, now dear, I thought this was gonna be boring."
It's crumping time! I just dive out. I just dive out.
Yeah.
Always keep the orc alive.
God,
Well,
that's bad.
I was going to
It's
suggest
just like superhero landing!
I was going to suggest if the
Wallace. Oh, sorry, continue.
I was going to suggest if the DM would allow it, Orion Gamma 6 just dropping from the Arvas lighter into the swarm of scum, just so we can have a surprise attack.
I'm not going to do that. They can see you coming. I described it as they attacking you under fire.
Well, hang on, no, hang on. Does your mag thing just connect to any metal? Is that correct? Technically, you could just dink onto my back, link to my back, so as I'm dropping, you just use me as like a... Essentially, you just ride the orc into battle like a spaceship.
I would have preferred this discussed before the moment.
No, this is just like, oh look, for future reference, the orc just goes, "It's crumping time," and then just, as he dives out, just start going, "I will follow him down into combat," and just dink.
Christ.
Calculations say that this is just inadequate and terribly, pitifully commonplace for you.
I'm assuming it's fight punch time.
It will be, yes. It's just if there's any sort of pre-fight prep you guys want to do. That does include orbital bombardment, but it's a bit harsh.
Yeah, yeah. Might be a little bit harsh on this one.
I don't want to destroy this whole building yet.
I was gonna say, by all means, kill all the NPCs.
I brought my boys down just to kill them.
I
Typical road trader bullshit.
I was like, I honestly respect the shit out of that. Oh look, that Inquisitor we liked the sound of, and we, Bob added to the campaign because he thought it was funny. Fuck him.
Now blow his ass up. Nah, fuck that. Yeah, upon laying down, I will make sure that this back door is open so that the
nice. Is it
VIPs can get on. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, man's catching strays. Apologies.
Can I order the argument?
I'm just gonna graze over it, but damn, all right, let's point out more. No, yeah, I will just for all the VIPs to get on, and I will make way over the Inquisitor. So if you don't mind, I'd like to start there.
Absolutely. Place yourselves wherever you would like.
Yep.
Essentially, it's an opening.
I should get proper cover here.
Um, before combat fully begins, can I just try and perform an intimidation check, just to pretty much yell out as if I'm charging at them?
Anything like that is part of a combat. I can't have it.
Not a problem. No, I just wanted to see if it was possible.
So I'm assuming I can't use leadership to tell my boys to fight better.
Not until your turn. As much as I do want to allow it, otherwise it gets like, can I do an Overwatch of you guys jumping down? It gets janky. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Andrew, what about you?
Just thinking I placed my token where it wants to be. Have I got to wait for my turn before I call the Ogren and the Imperial Guard squad on me?
You can give them orders, like just shout at them and tell them what to do, but their tokens aren't going to move until then, because they've jumped out of their own ship, you see.
Right, okay.
But you can give them orders, and I'll do whatever you say in your turn,
All right, okay.
In their turn,
so, Sergeant Ogren, on me now.
Boss man! You just hear the Ogren reply, and the sergeant go, Sir! I will make an NPC of the sergeant when I can. I'm just getting other stuff fixed as we go. Okay, you guys want to kill some shit?
Yes.
It's 40k.
They're scum.
It's kind of a dumb
It's gonna be
fucking question, if I'm honest, but
Welcome to the 41st millennium, where there's only peace treaties.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there is only negotiations. Alright, let's roll them.
Alright. What do we roll for initiative? I forgot.
You have Bob start and enter the combat because, like a dum-dum, he rolled for you.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna do that to my players. My players love rolling dice. If I could, I would set up like a communal camera on Discord that we could all use, and we could all like roll in real in real time. You know what I mean? I don't know how I'd do that, but it's one day. That's the dream,
Fair enough.
All right. If you guys would like to all roll your initiatives, I'll roll for all the.
Right. How do I roll for initiative again?
Cross swords.
Go on, David.
Sorry, Bob.
No, please take it away.
Oh,
so cross swords, combat encounters, and your name should be at the very top of the list with the dice symbol next to it. Click that, and then it'll roll your initiative for you, and then it'll sort you out.
Deaf and dumb. Do I not see myself on here? Am I stupid?
Scroll to the bottom, because for me it's always at the bottom, not the top.
I don't play. So on the combat.
He's not on the map. He's not on the map.
That would explain why.
Oh no, he is. It's just
Oh,
not
that's
logged
bad
you as
initiative.
in
My token is. I just know on the combat tracker.
Hang on. There you go. Fixed it. For some reason...
There we go.
Gosh, your dice look cool. Officer Wallace just needs to roll as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for initiative unless I go to stats and roll initiative itself.
No, so go on the right hand side of the screen. Underneath the chat thing, there's a cross sword called Combat Encounters. Click on that, and then scroll to the bottom. Click on the dice next to your name, and it will roll because of your initiative.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There you go, right. So as you guys land, the Arvus lighter drops, the pilot goes, orders, Her Ladyship, do you wish me to remain and provide cover? I.e. you can use the ship as cover, but you run the risk of it being destroyed.
These guys aren't shooting much, are they?
They appear to be armed and angry.
Oh, okay.
And there are Skatari cult acolytes. I love this token. I'm really proud of it.
Yeah.
They are
I'd say
temporary.
Wait until all VIP is on board, then just take off immediately. Head straight back to the ship.
Yes, ma'am. Alright. Kicking off the top of the combat. As Bob tries to find the goddamn combat music. We have... Liam, take it away. While you go, I'm going to go grab my water. I'll be 2 seconds. I can still hear you.
No, that's fine. Seeing this swarm of scum, Orion would be tempted. But then he would see traitorous Skitarii scum. He is offended by this. So, firstly, he would use his glorious right of magnometrics and effectively charge through the air, swinging as he goes.
I fully picture how you use that as, like, full-on Palpatine Revenge of the Sith. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
And so, the cord claw must be done.
So, spinning through the air, your maglevs arcing lightning around you as you corkscrew. You land in front of them. Your two new spheres, which is the data web that surrounds all Skitarii and Mechanicus personnel, merge, and you get snippets of them, of how they had been inducted into the Skitarii at such a young age that the indoctrination didn't take place. These men, machines, kind of both when it comes to Skitarii, they're scared, but all they know is that they must do this. These are like sleeper agents who have been woken up.
That is a 13, rending 6.
I'm going to burn a point of ruin to roll. Shock. You murder them all.
I see.
Hordes are all about hits, lots of hits. So Liam, you land in between them, and does Orion ever feel pity?
He feels disappointment.
Oh, that's worse. That's what I say to the kids at school when they're like naughty, but I can't actually give them like discipline. Like, that's not nice.
I'm not mad. I'm merely disappointed.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I expect better. You know.
I am not mad that you have turned your back on the Imperium. I am merely disappointed that your intelligence cogitators could not compute that this was a poor move.
Cogitators. Analysis. There is only one conclusion. Praise the star.
Yeah.
Praise the star. Gar. And you put them out of their misery, shredding their limbs, spinning with the cord claw, slicing cables. It's a strange thing being an assassin of the Mechanicum. You know how to kill the Mechanicum better than anyone else. You know just what pipes to snip, just what data cores to corrupt. Any more for your turn, Liam?
So, for my turn, I shall use my movement to inconvenience and lock in with the scum swarm.
Okay. As you approach this swarm, you would notice that they are like ragged. Many of them are mutant. Not all of them are Gene Stealer cult. There is a proper mix here of horrors. Big Tooth. Over to you, bud.
Right. I am gonna be charging into this, and I am going to multi-attack the Scum Swarm and this weird looking git here in front of me.
Okay, go for it. Remember to target them both, so it adds to the DN.
It won't let me. Hang on.
What's that? Just hold down.
It won't
shift
let me
and press T over both.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I was just having a moment.
Take
Right.
your time.
We are going with our custom chopper.
Nice.
We will do an all-out attack. Well, it would have been a charge as well, to be fair. Hang on, let me quickly throw all-out attack on my...
I believe, if my memory serves, you cannot do both.
It's one or the other.
It's either all-out or it is charge.
Yeah, all-out attack is you can't move or anything. It's like, it's a full thing.
I'll do an all-out then. It's fine.
Because it costs your whole turn, basically.
Oh, not that off. That's fine. Right, and I've stuck all out on, and then... let me just...
Feels like a right party keeper, I do.
It's alright, it's alright.
Is what it is. Man still...
I said I feels like it. Not that I feel bad about it.
Listen here, you git. Shut up. Right.
Don't roll the complication. For the purposes of this fight, because you need to get that door closed, any complications simply result in more enemies.
Okay.
As a single hulking Skitarii punches through where the door was, multiple limbs on one side, dragging himself through. Armor plating is falling off of him, and like bits of it is sort of falling to the ground. This is a Gene Stealer cult aberrant.
Well, I was going to Wrath reroll anyway. Be the throne.
Okay. Give it a Wrath reroll. You
Here
know
we
what's
go.
coming if you fuck up.
Yeah. Right, there we go. I mean, it wouldn't redo the complication, I know that,
So
but yeah.
rerolls don't do it, yeah. Hey, at least it's not this guy who's the abominant.
There we go. And I will shift... no, actually, I won't shift... I'll shift that into a reroll. Actually, no, what? We'll shift for glory.
Yeah, nice.
Multi-attacks you can't shift.
Oh, no, you can't. Shit, no, that's right.
Quite right. I
No,
really
that is
should
a very
remember
fair
that, but
point.
Jacob reminds me almost every session. You are right.
Right, just roll... Yeah, no, that is fair. Rolling damage.
Order! He shifts in the course.
Oh, please let us use that as our, like, law hammer. You know?
There we go. So that is 22 damage.
Fucking Christ. Okay.
It inflicts 100
And to the second.
Damage.
I am not spending Ruin to roll determination on that. So that's
And then that
dead
is
reason.
20 damage into the other one.
Into the Horde.
Into the Horde.
Oh. It kills
You
5.
might have deleted the aberrant.
I intended to. Oh no, because yes, you didn't get to reroll the wrath, did you? I meant to delete the aberrant, but then you don't reroll the wrath.
Yeah,
do you?
I don't really roll a complication on
Nope.
Wrath. No.
You're quite right.
Actually,
oh, go on.
hang on. No, there's no ED on it. So, because it's smash attack, I would get plus rank ED attack.
Okay, but
Which
you've
I don't
done
think
all your
would
stuff now, I
affect
wouldn't
this.
stress.
Yeah. No, I don't think it would affect it anyway.
So, as this is happening, I'm going to spend a point of ruin to cut in, and I'm going to go with the aberrant.
May I do a thing?
If you, yeah, I think lightning reflexes is about to happen, right?
Lightning reflexes.
Deny me.
Yeah, deny the witch! Deny the witch!
Basically, what it is.
So
Yeah.
one.
Okay, so you would lightning reflexes. That cancels my cut in, and you go next instead.
Okay. That does use a glory, right? If I'm reading this right.
No, because of your lightning reflexes, it doesn't. If I was to cut in though, it would use a
So
glory.
normally cutting in does. Let me just check whether, because you're specifically cancelling my cut in, whether that costs the glory.
It
Yeah,
does
that's not-
cost the glory. Lightning reflexes. If the DM is not using a ruin, you can cut in for free. If the DM is using a ruin to
Bang
cut
on.
in, you have to
There we go.
spend the glory.
Which is so fucking worth it. I'm gonna be real with you. That's really good.
Alright. I need to actually see what the fuck is going on.
I will drop the glory down by 1.
Thank you.
Oh, there's the big boy. Jim, just for future reference, the map is extremely dark. I cannot see the details on the tokens.
Oh,
Barely tell who's who without hovering over them.
that's strange. Is that the same
I
for everyone
think-
else?
I think it's just the
No.
smoke. I think it's just the smoke effect right over the
How's that?
combat as you're quite.
There
Is
we go,
that-
yeah, that's better, thank you.
Oh, how weird. That
Yeah, I
wasn't
think
even the
it was
smoke
just-
effect. I deleted a light. Like, the light was making it dark.
Was it a shadow light? Because I know, like...
No,
fans-
because that... I'll show you what a shadow light looks like. They basically look like black holes, so I've made a light. If I click is darkness source, they look like that.
Ah, look, my soul.
A gaping,
That's not
a gaping
Liam.
chasm.
Liam. That's not your soul. You know exactly what that is.
Order.
Alright,
That's your heart.
over to our rogue trader.
Alright. So yeah, I would like to use a supreme presence on the other PCs, please.
Yes, kitten.
And
No, get out, get out. Not with your supreme presence.
my supreme presence. Sorry, my
Fucking
presence is
tower
actually
back
supreme.
at it, guys. He's back.
Well, let's go.
Commissar, you need to put down a rogue trader.
Alright, I'll turn my LS.
What's happening now? Sorry.
I'm inspiring you.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you're doing your
Nice.
big leadership shenanigan.
Yeah, I'm a big leadership bullshit. Tell them to team up and take down the big boy.
So, are you giving that to just one person, or who are you giving the 9 successes to?
I forget how the scaling works. So I'll get 1 extra target for free.
If it's Supreme Presence, it's 1 plus double rank, so you
Yeah.
can target up to 3 people.
Yep.
3 people.
It's yes. And how would you like to divide up those successes?
Do 3 to Orion, 3 to Big Tooth, and 3 to our Commissar.
Sounds good. So everyone, make a note on your next check. You can have +3 to your dice rolls.
Yay! I get to have 3 successes to my quad core.
Liam.
Alright, I did not state it ahead of time, so I won't do another action. I will yell at the Secretary Marshal and the Matriarch to get on the shuttle.
Yep.
And then
noted.
go to yell at the Inquisitor, think better of it, and just say, Inquisitor, shuttle's there if you want to leave.
A quick reply you receive is, "Not yet. I've still got my duty for the Emperor." And you see a bolt of light fire from his gun. Alright, any more for any more?
Alright, boss. I got it. I heard you, boss. And yeah, just at the leadership order.
Yeah,
I'm
sounds
just
good.
assuming.
That then will bring us back to our original point of initiative before I tried to cut in with a scum swarm. Hello, scum swarm. Let's see if we can kill Liam, scum swarm. Shank him! Oh, they have knives. Oh, man.
They're normal, normie pokey sticks.
They do. And
Love
might have
that.
guns too, but...
Please
So
try.
11 damage, Liam. Anything?
Please apply damage.
I don't think it will do anything, will it?
It will not.
Nah, fuck you. You made me click the button anyway. Alright, Grog
Yeah.
the Ogren. Grog sort of looks... That's like he's hiding behind that storage container. Grog looks at the Commissar. Orders!
With me, Ogren.
Yeah! He has a speed of 5, so he sort of jogs up next to you. Looks at the scum swarm fighting Big Tooth and he goes, "Help! Green! Oh, Green!" And he's going to... What would you like your Ogren armed with? He can have some more special gear on account of being a devotee. Is there anything you particularly like him to have? As long as it's Ogren-proof.
I'm not familiar with Ogren weapon, especially Ogren ranged weapon.
They tend to have Ripper guns, which is just basically a heavy machine gun with just a paddle trigger that they can use, because they're not clever animals. You can't go wrong with shotguns. The simpler the better tends to be the go-to.
Yeah, and yeah, that's just. I think
suppose-
that's. Sorry,
Bombs too.
I suppose for now a shotgun with a large bayonet on it or something.
Okay, let me see what our shotgun options are.
Yeah, and then in terms of close combat, really would just be generally Ogrins are equipped with
Big stick.
a big form of a club and some plating, which is then modified into a shield, simply so that they can
if
hold
they've got a
it.
slab shield. In this instance, he does have a bayonet on his gun. I've given him a shotgun, which he sort of raises and he goes, "Helping green, old green," and he fires the shotgun. If it would work for me. There we go, assault and spread. This is short range, which means he can hit multiple people with it, but he is targeting a mob, which means he gets +3 dice, which is all automated. He will full auto because he's an Ogren and he knows no other way. That's one. Say again, honey? That's legitness. He kills 4 of them. So as Big Tooth, you're fighting this swarm. One of them runs at you, raises the knife, and then just goes 90 degrees sideways and is scattered as the Ogren goes, "Kumph, kumph." And what essentially the Ogren's got is sort of a backpack with a chain-fed sort of shell range that links into his gun, sort of top-loading from like a what I would call a rattle chamber, one of those sort of, I forget what they're called, but intake, like a car valve. But this is an antiquated blunderbuss that has been heavily modified. And it just, kumph, kumph.
Well, it's got to get me one of them soon.
Alright, that is the Ogren's turn. Over to the Skitarii Acolytes. They are not happy at all with there being another Skitarii in their midst, so they are going to move to here, to side flank Liam, and fire a galvanic rifles into him. As they fire, however, Liam, you get a data burst from them. "We're sorry, cousin."
No,
Apology not accepted.
That's a crit.
Thank
One
you for that.
wound and hindered. So I'll add the wound
Is
to
that
the damage
mortal?
at the end. No, it's
Yeah,
ranged.
yeah.
I am going to shift for damage though. So that would be 10 damage up to 11, Liam. When you apply up to 12 due to rending 1. I believe that won't do anything.
No.
Nope, cool. So the galvanic rounds slam off of you, staggering you back, but you're able to dissipate the damage with your armour. That's them, which brings us to Matriarch Phaetora Omega 17, who, seeing the situation, despite being keen to fight, boards the Arvus.
Hold shuttle.
Yep, she obeys direct order, understanding that it's for her life, and boards the Arvus. Alright. That will bring us to Rogue Trader, who's already acted, to Skitarii Marshal K1KXX. Rogue Trader, you would hear over your intervox, or not even over your intervox, the Skitarii... Oh god, yeah, his vox is broken. So he would move to you. Priority asset has been collected. Order evacuation, please.
That includes you. Get on the shuttle.
This unit is irrelevant. Cease argument.
Surprised to be disobeyed, but just a quick glance at Inquisitor before I lose my shit.
Because of the nods. We are servants of the Emperor. Our survival is less important.
Yeah. I'll just get over the comms. Get that door closed as soon as we can. and then we'll leave.
Okay. For the rest of his turn, then, he has moved. He's going to keep moving past you to help support, and he's going to try and finish off that scum swarm, the one fighter. Why does he have a toughness of 54?
Whoa. Excuse me.
He's going to use his arc rifle. Holy crap, he's not bad. He's just a buff Skitarii. Takes out that last member of the swarm. Alright, you see a bolt of lightning hits the swarm and sends the last member dissolving into mud and bile. Which brings us to the Redwood Household Guard. Orders, sir.
It's like number 6. Yeah.
Don't make me make this into a thing.
It's gonna be a thing at this rate.
They can charge. They've got 12 meters for the charge.
Yeah, that's how I was measuring out. Yeah, alright. Charge this swarm.
They could multi-attack if you wished. It's mayhem!
As many whacks as they can. Kill.
Alright, targeting both. Armed with power axes and a can-do attitude.
Yes, sir.
Hang on, I should note they are in Tempestus plate, not flak armor. There you go. There's no official stats for Tempestus, which is very annoying, so I've done them by hand.
My boys are better, they're built different.
Yeah, they are. Oh my god, they critted.
Oh, they critted.
I expect nothing less from my goddamn muscle tee wearing flaming axe wielding boys.
As the Emperor required.
And I will take a Wrath because they critted.
Yeah, nice. Holy crap, they took the mutant out?
You and I both.
Oh yeah, I get a Wrath because of crit as well.
Yep.
3 mortals, kills 3 of them off the bat. Holy crap, these guys are fucking MVP.
Jesus, they dead.
Jesus.
Watching them tear these boys apart, I can't help but smirk at the Mordian Guard.
Yeah. So as your hunky men, they're literally just firefighters with axes, run in, the mutant swings a massive shiv, and one of them goes, threat, left, steps in, parries with the haft of his power axe, and his colleague behind him steps up, swings and decapitate the mutant, and the third one steps past and goes, threat, neutralized, cracks it into the head of a skull, and they just start, like, I am a lumberjack and I am okay, as they just start going into the scum. Jesus Christ, five dudes, 6 kills. Like...
For the start of that, you did go full-on Zap Brannigan.
That's never a bad thing. Oh dear, they are. You need to get more devotees, I think, for these guys. More of these guys. Right, that brings us to the Aberrant. Oh, I know, fun. The Aberrant. Oh, what does he have? It's been a while since I ran an Aberrant. Last time I nearly killed George. He can seize the initiative without spending a point of ruin, but he has to charge. I should have done that. Unquestionable loyalty. Okay, cool. He is going to charge the Orc because it's the biggest thing he can see. He has 3 arms. If wielding a one-handed weapon, making the he can take the brace action and ignore unwieldy. Nice. So ignoring unwieldy. Going for you, Big Tooth.
Get me, big un. So, rolling damage. That is 23 damage, AP -6. So that puts your resilience down to 12. You are taking 11 wounds. Hang on. Let me modify my resilience real quick.
Well, just when you click apply damage, it will come up with the box. Just change the amount of wounds you're taking. to 11
Oh,
to
that's
accommodate for the rending. It's so much easier.
Wounds, yep. 11. Roll.
Six to shock, 5 to wounds. So as he shoulder techs you, there's a boom, these two beef cakes slam into each other. You swing your chopper and it slaps it with the third arm, and then in the other two arms it swings what looks to be like, not a pickaxe because these aren't mining, but like a Skitari service wrench, you know, designed for prying massive cogs, and it just slams it into the side of you, and there's an awful crack as your hip breaks. Alright, that is his turn. Over to the Scum Swarm. That's the real threat here, guys. The Scum Swarm will charge the Household Guard.
Big
I'm sorry. A big mistake. Yeah, fucking fools. They do hit, but only with 2 successes. 7 damage. It doesn't do anything, boys. Their resilience is 8. So the Scum swarm the guard, and the squad leader goes, "Form up!" And they form like a tight circle and just kung, 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 and just start hitting them as they come. These guys, to be fair, it makes sense. These guys are like void trained, like for fighting in tight corridors, you know? So it makes sense that this is their happy place. Up next, there's a I can't whistle, but like a whistle blows loudly, and Demordian goes, "Right, over the top, in. So let's support our noble allies in the Household Guard." And you see the Mordians march in perfect like lockstep up next to the Arbites. The sergeant turns to the Arbites and goes, "2 steps to your left, please, sir," and then continues past. And will fire into the scum squad. You see the first 3 drop to their knees, the other 2 behind, and the sergeant goes, "First rank, fire! Second rank, fire! Third rank, no third rank, fire again!" And they just fire hot shots into the scum. They all full auto as well. Ooh, not bad. Hey! That one I managed to get the animation for. You killed 5 of them. So there's just a doof, 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 and you see the sergeant turns to you, Wallace, and just goes, "Damn fine shooting." Alright.
I'll admit that's real well done. Alright.
Alright, that is their turn, which brings us to Officer Wallace.
Alright. Officer Wallace is going to move. And I hope this works, because I'm going to try it. But he's going to use... I'm going to use my intimidation as an interaction attack, using both disarming stare and supreme presence to affect the aberrant, the mutant, and if possible, one of the swarms if allowed.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so thumbs up. Let's do this. Question. Because one of the targets I have is scum, I add 1 dice whenever I'm attacking them. Is that a
these are scum.
All right, perfect.
They have the scum keyword.
All right, we entered the winner, boys. So the dice pool goes from that, and YOLO McSwaggins. Oh wait. Oh shoot. I have to target them.
So
because yeah.
Go on. No, what were you gonna say? Just don't.
I was gonna say. Because I have supreme presence, the DN does not go up.
Excellent. So you might need to modify that manually. It might come up as a modifier.
Okay.
You are doing interaction attacks against the aberrant, the scum, and both scum.
Yeah. No, the mutant.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you are using intimidation, yes?
Correct.
Perfect. So against the aberrant, you'll have to check at the top who for the DN. It might automate it. It might not. For the aberrant, that will either be 8 or what's the resolve? 3. So DN 8 on the aberrant.
Okay.
For the scum, it is, wow, terrible, 4.
Mm-hmm.
And for the mutant, it is 5.
Okay. How do I multi-target?
Hold down Shift and press T over each one.
Okay. Okay, I did that. I'll have to, let me do something real quick, because I don't think I can click what? I can't click Intimidation on skills. Where can I go for the interaction attacks, or do I just click on that?
Yeah, you just click Intimidation, It should be good. It's just the DM that needs minding.
Alright, well, I'm just going to put it at, on the highest, which is 8, because that's the aberrance. Yellow. Come on, roll for me. Thank you.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, nice.
I mean, I got a complication, so throw something else out, unfortunately. But holy crap, that's a lot of sixes. So as of right now, because I succeeded against all of them,
Yeah.
they are staggered to start. I am then going to shift. How do I shift?
Click on the 6s, and then right.
Yeah. Okay. Right click on the 6s. Shift. Okay, so shift those 2. I'm also going to make the aberrant blind.
Nice.
And I think let me double check something about Dirty Fighter. Okay, I have to shift 2. So, yeah, I think that will do it. Does I believe Intimidation also does something else on top of just staggered, or is it just the staggered?
So when you make an
it?
interaction attack, you can choose what you apply to them.
Okay.
You then have Dirty Fighter, which is when you do it and you shift to 2 exalted icons, which you do. You can apply an additional condition, which in this case is blinded. Brutalist, Blind Fighter, Brawler, you're obviously not doing. Disarming Stare, they become staggered.
Yep.
There we go. Trip Attack is if you're using Athletics. And you're not disarming and de-escalating. So basically you can pick another condition just because your blinded and your staggered come from your talent upgrades, your feats. You can then pick another like hindered or whatever you want, or exhausted, whatever it may be, or you could choose to up the value of something like vulnerable.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna make the aberrant exhausted. Screw it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
So blinded, staggered, and exhausted on the aberrant.
Yep, the other 2 are only going to get the basic staggered, staggered and exhausted as well. So Wallace will just like tap his stick as he looks at the aberrant, the scum, and the mutant, and he'll just simply say, "You picked the worst day to be alive. I'm gonna make sure it's cut short." Now
the mutant sort of a little confused goes, "Thank you."
Let me see. Oop, 1 second. Sorry about that. He'll also say, "Now beg for mercy," and that'll be a turn.
Nice. Future reference, I will check exactly what you can apply with interaction attacks. Exhausted might not be one of them. I know I said it, only because exhausted is what happens when you're maxed out on shock. For now, I don't mind in the slightest. I think it's fucking cool. So we'll just roll with it. But I will get a screenshot of the exact list, because otherwise I'm going to forget.
Understood.
With the complication, though, another enemy has entered the combat, and I am going to burn a point of ruin to have them act. Is anyone else got lightning resources and wish to stop me?
I don't.
I don't think anybody left has lightning.
I have lightning reflexes, but have already acted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just leaves
The commissar. I
Trader
believe.
already has. Does say Andrew? Do you have lightning reflexes?
Just having a look now. Would that be in abilities?
It would be. It's a talent you would have taken. Oh yeah, don't forget the last stand rule, by the way, guys. If you want, you can choose to die, but you gain you gain a buff on your turn.
Yeah, sure.
I think
Take
that
it.
is
no, I
he
haven't.
does not know.
Nope, no worries. I mean, it's not for everyone. So, emerging from the wreckage of this downed ship, sprinting into the back of Inquisitor Clouseau, comes a hooded figure. Let's see. Oh, he's also got a sniper. That would have been good to have read beforehand. When the threat makes a range attack. Oh wow, this guy really is a sniper. Huh. You know what?
You made the character.
He's gonna sneak. I didn't make this stat block. This one's from Threat Assessment Xenos. He's gonna shoot him in the back. Sniper, aim. Cooled shot to the head.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Point of ruin to reroll.
Oh dear.
Let's see if there's anything I can do. I don't think so.
Nice. 4 shifts possible. Into damage.
Oh no. Oh.
Would you guys like to spend a glory to give him the ability to reduce the damage for shock?
Yes. I would.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He's an Inquisitor. I deny this.
Yeah, I don't.
He's
Civil War.
He is maxed out on shock, but is alive. Just. So, the Inquisitor, firing his sort of flintlock las pistol, duck back behind the container, and he goes, "By the Emperor and the throne, I do not know what is happening here." And he looks over at you, Lady Helia. "I'm glad of your timely arrival, however. I hope we could boom!" And a shot takes him from cheekbone to forehead, smashing. The eye bulges but doesn't pop. And he slams his head into the container as he hits the ground, and he fires blindly back from the way it came. "Sniper! Sniper! Seek cover!" That is the Sanctus's turn. He is exhausted now, which is why he's not going to be able to do anything, which is what made me think maybe interaction attacks can't do that. However, that does bring us to Constantine. Take it away.
Right, I'm just gonna move over here, and I'm gonna get my melt gun.
Nice.
Can I do multiple targets with the melt gun, or just
Yes,
the one?
absolutely. It's a multi-attack. It just every time you do it, it becomes harder.
Right, so I'm gonna attack the scum swarm
Nice.
and the abhorrent.
Nice.
Right, you'd have 3 successes when attacking the Airborne.
3 extra dice.
So is it shift to?
Yep. So hold
Shift T is
shift
purple.
and press T when targeting to multi-target.
Okay, so both are targeted. I click my melt gun, yeah.
Yep. And it should come up with multiple targeting screens, and each one should come with the DN pre-cooked into it.
All right, yeah. So melter short range attack test.
So you would click on the gun under combat.
Short range, and I've still got my +3 dice roll as well.
You have +3 dice to the roll, thanks to the rogue trader.
All right, where do I do that?
So under dice, just add 3 to it. There'll be a bar that says dice.
Add dice. Add dice value, is it?
Yes.
And then I just type in 3. Okay, cool.
So when you open up the weapon thing, there'll be one that says dice pool, second from the top underneath DN. You add 3 to there.
Okay, so 15. Okay. And then just roll, yeah?
Yep, that's the one.
You can use a wrath to reroll it should you choose.
Yep.
Wrath.
Oh,
So you would
right-click any of the dice,
Yep.
Oh, right.
and
click
it
them.
should say remove a wrath / ruin to reroll.
So any of the low numbers, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Glorious.
Okay.
Wow, amazing. So to shift, click on the 6s and then right-click them, and you can shift them for damage or glory, whatever you choose.
not
So
on this
shift-
attack though.
no, because it's
Multi-attack.
a multi-attack, so you can't shift for damage or glory.
Yep, right.
But in this case, so just normally that's what you would do, but in this case, because you're multi-attacking, you can't shift. Think of it like you're because you're splitting your focus between two targets. You can't give it your 100% attention to maximize your shots.
Alright, got you. Okay, so
And then roll the second.
So what do I do instead? Just select all the 6s, yeah?
Yep, and then you can shift it how you choose. For our interaction attack, people, it specifically states you choose between hindered or vulnerable when making the interaction attack. However, every time you shift 3 or more exalted icons, you can basically ask me to, like, it's DM's call, but you can choose other statistics as well. So hindered, vulnerable are the main two, and then if you shift 3 times, you get more.
Understood.
Right, so I've selected the 3 6s. It's roll
Yep.
damage now,
And
is
then
it?
right-click on the 3 6s, and it will come up with a drop box.
Yep.
Multi-attack, no shift.
Ah, yes, thank you. Sorry, I'm just trying to teach the system. Yeah, you're right. So just click roll damage.
Yeah, don't worry about any shifts for the moment, because it's a
Yeah, you're quite right.
it's a multi-attack. So
So
but,
apply damage?
Yeah. Well, actually, I do that because otherwise it gets wank. Let's see. Ooh. So completely shocked out. So now he is officially exhausted, and 4 wounds go through. Nice. You should have another pop-up for the second attack.
Okay, so I don't have the +3 anymore, do I?
No. Who's this on?
The scum swarm.
Has the DN increased by 2?
No, it's just 11 or 4 or something.
So what's the dice needed that you've got on your screen? It should
4.
be 4. Perfect. Lovely.
Okay, so roll.
Roll away.
Okay. I was wondering, can I re-roll any of them lower ones, or
Can do if you choose to. But they're a scum swarm, so it's not
Yeah, it's-
really all that needed.
no,
I'll-
I would
I'll
just
just-
say,
I'll
pick
just
it.
roll damage then?
Yeah, I would.
They are scum. They are not worth the wrath it takes to kill them.
So I selected the 2 6s. Roll
Absolutely. More, when it comes to shooting swarms, hits are better than damage. You need the damage to get over their resilience, but the more hits you get more kills. Whereas if it's a single target, damage is king. Alright, apply damage. Half health, murdered 5 of them. So the commissar steps up, and you think like the scum sort of immediately recognise him, some of them stepping back, but he doesn't swing for the power sword. Instead, he brings the melter gun down, fires into the aberrant, which staggers back from the shot, and then turns, and there's a as there's a blast of superheated air, and 5 of the scum are just vaporized. Alright. That will bring us to the Skitarii. These are the ones who are defending the platform. They board the Arvus lighter to protect the lady. Sanctus has already acted. Mutant scum
I
is...
start the mushroom and point at the shuttle again.
The marshal will nod now that his soldiers are on. It's a hit. That is 9 deaths. I'm going to do diddly to you, David. Don't you stress. Inquisitor.
It's all right.
Can't believe these words are leaving my mouth. Inquisitor Obi-Wan Sherlock Clouseau, looking back at the Sanctus with its position revealed, raises his pistol, grins, and does his wrist like Spider-Man up, and you see that there's like a little underslung grenade launcher, and he boops, fires a plasma grenade. Oh no, god, they're blast 6. Hang on. Maybe not.
No, he can. Well,
Am I
actually,
getting one up?
let's see. Well,
No, the problem with blast is it just kill. It gets janky. It hits a lot.
I mean, he can shoot it behind the dude, and then it works.
I'll show you.
Still hit the shuttles.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
no,
we'll hit the
I'm not
shuttle,
going to
right.
have him do the grenade.
Yeah.
For context, hang on, where is it? Appearance, for context, this is a 6-meter blast, the blue hit.
Oh yeah, no, never mind.
Man, I'm dead.
Disregard it. Man, I'm dead.
Alright, so
not
he
a
will
blast
fire
six
the
grenade.
dueling las that he has instead. Because of course he has a dueling las. He will aim, he will also make a cooled shot to the head. Afraid he's gonna miss. Does he have any personal ruin? No. So wounded from the shot in his head, his mouth filling with blood, you see him low ground. Poof, fire, and the shot pings close to the Sanctus, but not enough to hurt. Top of initiative, Liam, we are with you.
Orion and Gamma, do your thing. Go murder.
Good. Death becomes scum. So, Orion will shift himself to the side so he is in clear engagement of both the Secretarii and the scum swarm. He is most inconvenienced that the Secretarii traitors targeted him with a hindering attack. So, he will multi-attack both the Scutarii and the remaining scum.
Do it. Yeah, you are slightly hindered, but that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
You are correct, this is not a problem. Oh, shame. We will shift for damage once, because the successes are important.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is the scum swarm dead.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, are you sure? Parlay?
No.
No?
Parsley? Who's cooking?
Fuck's sake. Yeah,
Your
your
request
can't
for-
count, but knows the basics of fucking. You know, I'm not even questioning.
I gotta
happening.
have good grub.
It's not happening
God.
again. It's,
Your request for mercy has been granted.
Oh,
Death.
the Emperor's mercy. Very.
And now the
very nice.
Scutarii Oculis?
The what?
Oh dear. Because yeah, multi-attack.
Yeah, no, it was
Oh,
Ocolite is what
I shifted. I went against my own fucking rule. Shit.
Alright, you shifted. You shifted a multi-attack. Roll a D3.
Yeah.
Free corruption.
Oh.
Done.
Don't worry, that's not a mutation yet. I'm tempted to allow it. Allow. Oh my god. Who's the gentleman who's just joined the Tattletales Discord server? Look at the picture. I'm assuming it's a bot, but it might be Gandalf.
Oh my god. Frost the process.
Either way,
oh god.
I'll say hi to him.
Yeah, but I will roll the complication. Dropped weapon.
Nice.
Most of my weaponry is attached to me.
Unfortunately, that galvanic rifle isn't. Dropped.
That's very, very true. Rolled damage 17.
No. Yeah, dead.
Good. Not a big surprise.
Scary, skitari, assassin.
It is unfortunate that you did not last longer. And with my remaining movement, a further traitor has been detected.
Nice.
Initiate purge.
Nice. Big tooth to missing. We're over to you, buddy.
Well, I got a question for the DM.
Never heard of him.
I've got a question for the Emperor.
Oh, hello. Wait, what? No. Yes, my child.
If can I grapple this Baron down to the floor, or knock him down to the floor, and then close the door on his head and crush him in two?
The latter half, you're going to need a hell of a lot of exalted icons before I allow that. But grappling him down is completely doable. It's an interaction attack, athletics against his.
I wanted to see if I could crush his head.
I'm not going to let you into to kill a boss. Who do you take us for?
But I was trying to utilise the terrain.
I believe you said on several occasions the rule of cool.
Yeah, the rule of cool, but not the rule of cheating everyone else out of something.
Fair point.
There's a difference. I've got to be fair, you know?
I mean, the good news is that I did manage to stagger and
exhaust
it, and he's blind too, so...
and you have another 3.
You know what? I'm just gonna all out smash attack this git. Now then, because I picked my custom chopper earlier, that's all I'm going to be going with again. Yeah, I'm not nimble like some people who use 2. I can't swip and swap like that. So, custom chopper, plus all out attack. And the dish. Okay, and I will. Can you multi-shift into 3 different into both types, or just
so
one?
Shift can be whatever you like. So you can shift for glory. Just you can only ever get 1 glory from it. So you could shift 1 into glory, 2 into damage.
Yeah, I was going to do that. I was going to shift 2 into damage and 1 into.
Yeah, it's an important distinction because some abilities, like Armor Bane, say just when you shift. So you could shift into glory and still gain the benefit of Armor Bane.
Yep. However, I don't gain the Armor Bane on this one. That would be my chain chopper.
Yes, no, I appreciate that. I was just saying that's how the rule works. Like, it doesn't have to be for damage.
No, that is perfect. Yeah, no, and there is something to do with my heavy armor.
Hey.
It told me earlier. Hang on.
Do you want me to check? What do you need?
Brutal weapons inflict appalling traumatic wounds when you roll extra damage. I actually forgot to roll my extra 3 dice in this.
Yeah, brutal is automated.
That's fine. No, I forgot to roll my extra dice in this as well. Oops.
Dumbass.
Oh well. That's fine. There we go. We roll damage. So that is 22 damage.
These guys are meant to be a threat, and you guys are bullies, sir. He's dead. You guys are bullies, sir. Yeah, you didn't need... You know what you do, David? You trip him up and you crush his head with the door.
Yeah!
I'll allow it. What a nice DM I am.
If you don't mind, if I can...
No, please, take it away.
So, after seeing this big ugly git's just been shot at and everything, right, boys? So what I was gonna do, I grabs one of his arms and I trips him up and I uses that to spin him round. And then when I go with his head in between the doors, I kick out with my foot and I smash that servo skull thing with my foot to tap it. You know, like when you're trying to reach something but you can't really get it, so you use your foot.
So you smash the servo skull.
Well, I kick the servo skull with my.
Okay.
No, I kick the servo. Throw the. So.
It's not
down.
that I'm debating.
No, I shove him down, and then I try. You know, like when you use your foot to try and reach something, like dead far away when you're too lazy.
Yeah.
I'm essentially trying to hold him down and then use my foot to get to the servo skull.
Right.
Just to kick it to close the door.
Well,
whilst keeping this guy pinned.
Roll me a d6 because, unlike in Star Wars, shooting a control panel does not magically do what you want. So smashing the servo skull is a 50-50.
Nice, a 1.
That's lucky. You wanted low. On a 1, the door. Well, actually, is it lucky? The door slams shut, denying you entrance to the gene vaults, and you've smashed the servo skull. But no more enemies. We're out of combat.
Well,
no,
why do we
I was going to say,
bother
actually,
having...
there is a Sanctus yet to bully.
There's
why do we have
in the scum swarm?
Why do we bother having a member of the Adeptus Mechanicus present to do tech checks if the orc is going to do it?
Listen, I was told to close the door. I've closed the door. Not my fault if your stuff is puny. A grot makes stronger stuff.
Finish the rest, alright? See if you can fix it. There's a bitch back here I need to take care of.
All you will hear is just mumbling under Orion's voice. I'll finish the fucking orc in a minute.
I will break your
nickel Skitarii is
metal.
Fucking great. Back to the combat. Lord Hilaire, we are over to you.
Charge!
Do it.
Alright, I don't know how charge works.
So
add stuff to the
you
attack?
target him, go for the attack. You'll see there's a box called charging. You tick it, and that should apply all benefits you have for charging.
I didn't make a difference in my menu.
It will give you at least a +1 dice.
Can I attack more than once off a charge?
No, just once. It's considered a full round action. Because it's a double your movement and attack.
Am I trash? Trash.
No, not trash. Complication's kind of interesting, but there's no more enemies to add to the map because the door's shut. So roll. You can shift and roll damage.
Yeah, I right click and then. How do I shift damage?
So click on the 6s, and then right click, and you can shift for either damage or glory.
Ah, got it. Okay, cool. Shift. Damage. More than I thought it would be.
Bruh.
That's incredible. That's killed him. Like, what do you mean lower? That's 20 damage. That's gonna wound a space marine. Like,
like I said, that's far more than I thought it would be.
Oh, far more. I heard far lower than you hoped it would be.
No, that's far more than I thought. Alright, cool. And then I'm gonna say through the comms, oh, right, yeah, the Inquisitor got shot. Could a medic come down here and go and fix him or something?
The Arvus will return once it is taken off. Though I'm half tempted to say the Inquisitor would belay that order, but he didn't hear you, so...
Yeah. Can I still move after a charge or no?
No, because it is your full movement.
Alright, cool. Turn.
Okay. That's the Sanctus dead. It's just the scum remaining. Marshal K1XX, known as Kix, fires into them with his arc rifle.
Very nice. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's decent.
But that's is good, he's nice.
Takes him out.
Orion Gamma 6 will immediately go and attend. Oh, sorry.
There is. I'm going to skip straight to Officer Wallace, so that because players prior over NPCs. There is a mutant to do ungodly things to.
Wallace will walk up, and you hear the whistling. As he's gonna try and swing with a shock maul this time. All right, yellow mixed wagons. All right, so
Big old.
I'm going to. Okay, let me click that. I'm going to shift 1 for glory, and then I'm going to shift 1 for damage.
Nice.
Oh, he's a team player.
How do I shift this into damage?
Unshift the mystery one.
I've unshifted them for you. Try it again.
Okay. So it's let's see. Well, shift 1 for glory. It doesn't say shifting 1 for damage. It just says shift.
Hang on, let me have a look.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. Right. It's weird.
You wrote a weapon skill test where you're supposed to roll.
Yeah, not the
Oh, you
actual
need to roll
weapon.
for damage, the actual weapon. Yeah, so go on combat and click on
Okay.
either the shock maul or the electrostatic gauntlets. You can spot it.
Okay.
I still
Okay.
find the quote on your character sheet hilarious.
All right. Time to. Let's see how this goes now. Oh my god.
Why, thank you, officer, for that lovely rest.
Jesus Christ. Roll the crit first, because it can affect the damage rolls.
Okay, I roll critical hit. Oh,
What
26. Oh, I did not mean.
I'll take
I
the
did not
first
mean
one.
to do. Yeah.
So it takes an extra wound and vulnerable 2. God, that's horrible. Vulnerable, by the way, lowers the defense of anything it's applied to. That's what makes interaction attacks quite good. If you want to start stacking vulnerable on bitches, it's really good.
Implying that he will live after this.
Well, he's got defense 1 now. Fucking kneecap him.
Yeah. No.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, the way that Wallace does it is he just walks up as he whistles that tune, and then what he does is he just goes bonk right on his knees, and then he uppercuts the mutant with his shock maul again, and then right as the mutant is staggering back, through sheer strength and or just sheer aggravation for the audacity of this thing to even exist, Wallace uses his shock maul and stabs his chest and applies full electricity into his heart before pulling it out.
Jesus. The mutant lives for like a second afterwards, like the heart has stopped, and it looks at you and it goes... And then you watch as the hand just twitches in front of your face, and then the rigor mortis sets in before the thing has even fully died.
Yep.
Jesus. That brings us out of combat, gentlemen.
Yep. Wallace would head over to El Inquisitor Lad because he did hear the shot, and seeing him, he's like, yeah, anyone got a medical kit? I can at least try to do something for him.
Grabbing my
Orion, get over here.
grabbing
Fix him
my
up.
galvanic rifle. Please step back from the patient. Please identify yourself.
Inquisitor Obi-Wan Sherlock Crusoe, Ordo Hereticus.
Inquisitor Obi-Wan Sherlock Clouseau,
Hello there.
Order Hereticus. Please note, this will hurt.
Alright. Do what you gotta do.
I had no intention of hesitation, and activating my medical mechadendrites.
Fancy.
I do believe I have my medical mechadendrites.
So make a Medicaid check. I believe it gives you buffs to that.
I
I'm
do
also gonna-
indeed.
Can I assist him? I have
course.
2 ranks in it.
Okay, then Liam, add 2 dice to the result.
Bear with.
By this time, the Arvus lighter has taken off and returned. It was returning with someone, I believe, or just general personnel. Okay, more household.
I didn't order it to bring in even voices.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought you said to...
I wouldn't bitch and moan if he did bring in more people.
Okay.
Would have hindered worn off by that now.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh shoot.
Because I care about the preservation of my own skills, I will shift for glory. 7 successes.
Jesus, 7. He's going to put all 7 of those into his, reducing his shock. So down to 5, rather than wounds. His wounds, he's wounded, but he can keep going.
Your wounds, Inquisitor, are significant. Please refrain from being shot in the head for future reference.
David, what were you going to say?
I was just going to ask, is it possible for me to make a determination roll to see if I can lower my shock with Tenacious?
Let me double check Tenacious. While the Inquisitor sort of rubs the side of his face. It's alright, hasn't actually popped the eye. Skim shot. Oh. Luna,
Yeah.
you'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
I hate you so much.
Oh yeah, that's all this character is. Blame the Americans. You can't choose to roll determination unless you want me to shoot you with a gun.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, I just wanted to see if it was possible to roll one outside of combat more than anything. But yeah, no, that's fine.
Right.
If the orc requires violence, I can participate.
No, both of you, stop. Is Inquisitor gonna live?
He'll be
He
alive.
is functional.
I'm
Alright, get him on
more
the
than
shuttle.
functional. I'm fighting and ready to go.
Get him on the shuttle.
No, he stands and puts his hand up. No thanks. Stay, I've got to do my duty as much as you've got to do yours. It wouldn't be right if I were to go.
Sir, the skull here is messed up. We're not gonna have access to the facility for a while. I have the best medical facilities on my ship. If you want to, the Emperor would demand that you're in the best fighting condition when we breach this facility.
You are in no space to speak for the Emperor. I am an Inquisitor, and even I dare not do that. But your kindness is appreciated, my friend. But I have a duty here. I must reach the gene vaults myself. You're right, however. We either need to crack through those doors or find another way in. The doors may be an option. Failing that, we could always go in from below, but we'll meet heavier resistance. And he sort of stands and offers his hands. My apologies. Like I said, my name is Inquisitor Obi-Wan Sherlock Lusai, Ordo Hereticus. I am here investigating the security measures of the gene cults of Luna, making sure they are up to par in the wake of the travesties of Inquisitor Reed at the behest of one Lord Pertinax. It would appear our suspicions that they were less than ready for her actions were correct. I must access the data here.
If it is of any use, Captain, I can review the servo-neuro connections to see if I can manipulate the door into opening. The machine spirit may not be completely vacant in this servitor skull as of yet.
Right, you are. Don't forget, by the way, guys, we have the same mechanic as in D&D. There are respites and regroups where you can take short and long rests. Similar time constraints. Short rest is like minutes. Long rest is hours.
Yeah.
Boss.
Depending on how long this takes,
Yeah.
probably a respite.
Yeah. I just want to make sure you know you.
Yeah, well, how long is it gonna take it depending on if we can figure out what the fuck.
You guys talk. I'll get it exactly for you.
Boss.
Yes.
What if me and Big Boy with the light skin?
You can't
Big
call on that
boy.
these days, David. Careful, we're live.
the pale looking orky chap over there were to just yank on the door. I'm referring to the Ogren.
She refuses to believe that the organ exists.
I mean, if I used my sword and made a gap, and then I pulled, and then he pulled, on the door, we might be able to make it go pop.
Agreed, but let's see if the door will open on its own. Let's take a breather, and you look like you got a little touch. Just make sure you're not,
Hang on, I've got something else to try. I've got something else to try first.
Additionally, just so you know, a regroup is a short
Sesame.
period. Does not work. A regroup is a short period of downtime lasting approximately 1 hour, where you may use your medical ratings to heal people up. Respite. No planetary. Respite is 1 to 2 hours of light. Oh, at least 6 hours, and that's like a long rest. So it's either 1 hour or at least 6. I was wrong when I said minutes. My apologies.
Yep. Depending on how long this takes, we could do the 1 hour one so that I can heal via my medical rating on Big Tooth to see if he wants to recover health or shock.
Yeah, can I assist with the tech roll to see how long the servo skull's going to take to fix?
Mhm.
If it's cool. It's a big assumption.
I mean, there's always the option that I said, boss.
I know. That's plan B. Let's do plan A.
What's plan A?
To see how long the servo skull's going to take to fix.
Okay, I will need a tech check from Liam then, or whoever is doing the leaderships and stuff can all be applied. Because this servo skull did get orked, and that is the verb I'm using. This will be a DN10 tech check for Liam. So that is 10 successes, so 10 extra dice, I assume, from our...
I will say if you can't fix it, then what are you doing here? More of a is overall use, and that is another 5, so that's plus 15 in total. Listen, numbers boy, why can't you fix it? Grots and mech boys would be done by now.
I cannot fix it because I have a rather large spore infestation chatting to me.
That's no way to talk about your god.
Kill him.
Do you actually say that?
No, that's no way to talk about the boss.
What?
Because just prior to, you would have given him the leadership, which meant that you would have given him the command to fix it. So my brain, I don't recognize that he's talking to me. I'm just like, hey, that's an insult to my boss.
Anyway,
19 successes.
Jesus, Liam. 19 successes. You are able to directly interface with this servo skull. And despite the fact that the skull is shattered, the actual data processing core inside is active and usable.
Data processing adjunct active. Relatively ballistical processes active. If anyone cares, this servitor's name was Sebastian before conversion. Processing door.
Did you have a surname?
Opens, and you are greeted by a deep tunnel leading down into the gene vaults, the manufactorum. You have a choice ahead of you. We are going to go take our 10-minute break because I need to drink and all of this. We will take our 10-minute break. However, in accessing the servo skull with 19 successes, I'm going to give you this. And I'm also going to make it visible to see, which would be the best thing to do.
Or can see.
This is a map of the gene vaults. You are currently here. You may go choose either the cryo repositories or Vault Sigma. Alternatively, you guys could go straight for the reactor core because there's always access to these places. But that would run quite a heavy risk.
Out of mere cheek of me being asking, because I have got 19 successes, would I be able to unplug the servitor and have one as a pet?
No, this is literally a servo skull that got warped.
Aww.
But does the skull have a surname?
I don't believe so.
No.
They're normally given a single name, and then whatever happens next don't matter.
Oh. Bye, Sebastian.
So, this orc, David. Deeply concerned. So, where would you like to go? Cryopods or Vault Sigma, or would you like to go straight for the quad reactor core?
Can I get a reminder of our main purpose here?
Investigate what the fuck's going on.
Ah,
Find
well.
out what's gone wrong.
And then the Inquisitor was here for the bio labs.
Yes, he was here for the
We
labs.
can figure out how we're going. Yeah, we can figure out what's going on as we're going to the bio.
Yeah, I
labs.
just go along with what my boss says.
I am no
we'll hit the
Sigma male.
We'll take the cryo and then on the sign shrine and the bio labs. In that order. Unless we could skip from room to room without actually.
You can follow the tubes, but yeah,
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's all I thought.
tunnels.
And the reason why I
is
was
this not a
asking...
connector here?
Yeah, so you can go down to the shrine from the cryo.
Oh, yeah. So,
Okay.
cryo, shrine, bio.
The only
Cryo
reason
it
why
is.
I was asking Bob if Liam had a surname was because he chose Sebastian as the name, and I was seeing if he was referring back to Walking Dead or not.
Oh god, I hope.
Ah.
Let's keep it. That's a very
No, I
different
was gonna-
campaign.
I was going for one hell of a butler because opening the door for you.
However, it does give me an idea that if we ever end one of these campaigns and we return to the Walking Dead system, you could do a Walking Dead campaign set in 40k with poxwalkers, and you all play like in a hive city. It's a damn good system. It would genuinely work.
A crack campaign where we go back to the Walking Dead and go back to the old campaign, but we're all walkers.
You're actively playing the zombies, yeah.
We are
Alright,
actively the zombies.
Let's take our
versus
10-minute break
human hordes.
because it will only be a shorter second half to the session. So let's take our 10-minute break. We'll come back at 25 past and get everyone a drink. Sound good?
Sound good?
All good?
Oh, go with me,
Alright.
Chief.
So, as you begin pushing into and through the connecting corridors of the Gene Labs, the walls are smeared with blood. Bodies hang from chains from the ceiling. This has been an absolute butchery. The bodies are mixed. There are Scutarii guard, but you're involved in them as well are the mutated and aberrant corpses of these gene stealer cultists. Many of them appear to be first generation. There's not many later generations. You also find the bodies, numerous bodies, of orcs and other creatures. And on one haunting occasion, as you pass a small shrine to the Omnissiah incarcerated, you find what appears to be the remains of a scything claw belonging to a lictor. It's also quite good that actually we don't have Gator with us this evening, as you enter into one room, flayed against the back wall, having been blood-eagled in the manner of the old Vikings, is what's remained of a Tau Ethereal.
Analysis. Open torture of Tau Ethereal. Shame.
Shame I had my guy watch the vessel the whole time. Well. Get a sample. Actually, get a sample of everything in here.
I will take a sample of the Tau Ethereal for study.
Oh boy. I don't like it when
Can I
it says study.
check the orc corpses and see if I can see any distinct, essentially just determine which clan they're from?
Yeah, make a scholar check, I guess. But I'll make the DN only 2 because orc, and you know them.
Yep, so it would be DN3 because I am wounded.
Yep.
Probably not have one in this.
Uh-oh.
No.
No. To be fair, many of them do not have their armour on them. Clan tattoos are pretty lax as well. So, chances are you're not going to be able to work out what clan they belong to. I will say though, they did have like this weird symbol on many of them that somewhat resembles a blue Astartes dreadnought.
Anyone
I
recognize
don't know
these
which
weird-ass
clan.
symbols?
It's not one unless it's a new clan that's only shown up since I've been gone, no boss. Some git took all the teeth.
It's true, all
What
of them have had their teeth removed.
Would I recognize them from any data shreds from the Administratum?
Potentially, we'll come to that. What were you going to say?
Big Tooth, what orc clans normally roam around Luna?
I mean, that'd be the ones that I was with, to be the, that'd be the, 2 seconds.
To be very specific with you, no orc clans roam near Luna.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
why I'm
with
asking, because if he has any answer, then you know.
The only
know,
ones that would be
talk some-
technically like close enough to Luna, potentially for rogue traders, would be well, I mean, none really coming up, but I mean, I think if you're looking for ones that might look to try for like swippy swappy stuff with like you, boss, it'd be the ones that I belong to, the Blood Axes.
Even then, they would never come this deep into Imperial territory. Any
What if it was a
orcs
rogue?
who are here have been brought here.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. No, I just want to make that clear. Like, that would be something you could definitely know.
Not a rogue group of commandos.
Man, Big Tooth, are these commando-sized orcs? Could you tell just by their physiology? I'm sorry, could you tell by looking at them?
Roll me
Is that an
insight, DN2, because it's orc.
Okay, I throw an assist at him.
Absolutely. What do you have?
Get
Extra
2.
dice? 2. Nice.
So throwing 2 extra dice in. 3, and you said DN was 2, yeah?
Yep. Yeah.
Not. There was 3, wounded. Although then I'm gonna do a 3 wrath, you know what, fuck it.
Yay!
Ah well. I'm back to normal wrath.
Some of them are pretty big, but they're not really big enough to be commando size.
I mean, not really, boss. Or picking up like an arm, it's just like squishing it. No, not really commando stuff. It's pretty squishy. Commandos are a bit tougher.
Would it be a scholar roll for me to try to personally identify some of this stuff?
I'll allow it. Yeah.
Particularly the dreadnought symbol.
Yeah, I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to do that. I'll allow you to do that.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, my bad.
That's okay. Usually I often defer to 3 as my generic. Okay. You would recognise the Dreadnought symbol as a more recent uprising. It's a bit outdated. This is the symbol of a war boss who goes by the name of Ironhide, who's quite famous for having hollowed out a Ultramarines Redemptor Dreadnought, and is of such girth that he wears it as plate armour. The only connection to Ironhide you can think of, and the only reason you know it, is because the forces of Inquisitor Reed have had interactions with them. In fact, they've recruited some of his deserters. An act of absolute heresy to some.
Absolutely.
Shagger,
Yeah.
Liam.
Yeah, I'll look at Big Tooth to say I think these are Ironhide orcs. Ironhide's orcs, which should be working on Inquisitor as far as I remember. Weird.
Ironhide. Why does that stuff? What does he look like again,
You'd
boss?
have barely have heard of Ironhide. The unfortunately, your blood axes don't have much to do with them. Who are the yellow ones? He mostly is around those guys.
Bad moons.
Bad moons, yeah.
That's it. The teeth ones.
Why does that sound familiar? I think the name sounds familiar, but if he's not a Bad Moons boy, I definitely wouldn't know.
Regardless, I believe that we collect our samples and move on.
No, there could be. Are we dealing with 3 separate forces, or are we dealing with one united front with these corrupted scums and orcs and gene stealers? We need to figure this out before we go marching into what could be a 3v1 or an all-out brawl.
With respect, Captain, this is clearly a storage repository facility for both gene seed and enemy substance. It is logical to assume that both stored specimens of Orc Tau and other repositories will have been released in the mayhem. I believe all will be our enemy, though they would be fighting each other. This is evident with the clear, large fists against these victims on the wall.
Okay. Sorry, that was my bad. I thought that we were expecting bodies that were all on the floor and the repository remained relatively untouched. Okay, no, that was my bad. Alright then. Yeah.
Boss?
Just shrug and nod.
Boss?
Yeah.
Did those genie boys have claws like that one that stuck out the wall? And I pointed at the. You said it was a lictor claw?
A siphon claw, yeah, that licked.
Yeah, a lictor siphon claw.
Specifically, like, you can tell it's like a lictor's
Yeah.
pin.
Don't normally have them things. I thought only the buggy boys had them.
No, they get a lot bigger than that too. You'd like them. A lot of fighting these things, as far as I
I know
know.
there's a lot of fighting them, but I didn't know these. I only thought buggy boys had them.
They do. That's what makes it
But
scary.
does the genie? Do the genie boys get them things as well, or is it just the buggy boys? Because if
Oh,
the
no,
buggy
no,
boys are here, then I want to crump them.
It's Buggy Boys and Gene Boys. You're thinking them as two separate things. They're actually the same thing in a lot of ways.
Oh,
As you guys,
genies and buggy boys.
as you
Same.
guys push through, you eventually come to the heavy circular cog design door, steel doors, more like a gate to the cryo repositories. There's a mound of bodies outside, mostly acolytes, gene acolytes, that have fallen. But then there are a line of Skitari who also lie dead in front of the doors. The carnage here seems more organised.
I'll order my men to clear out the barricade. Fully expecting some of them to get attacked.
From the overall setup of the corpses and previous incurrence of, would this be indicative of a biological trap entered by Tyranids from previous battlefield reports, or would it be more indicative of military tactics by another?
I'm going to make this a group roll. You may all choose, same DN is going to be 6 across the board. You may all choose cunning, insight, or investigation.
I'll try investigation because that's literally my highest
It
one.
literally
With
doesn't
0
matter what I do.
I'm cutting.
Just roll and then see if I get a 6 or not.
You see me roll?
Ah,
I got a 4.
What? Did I?
See-
no, just another spam call. Wait, let me. Did I roll investigation? No, I didn't roll investigation. Hold on. Could have sworn I did, but apparently it just didn't roll for me. Okay, roll. Thank you, game.
It will get there eventually, I promise. Holy crap, the Officer Wallace. Interesting, actually, that it's Wallace. Because this is a murder scene. The bodies... You've seen similar scenes like this before, Wallace, when you've been putting down light insurrection on Terror. This is a classic stomp and chomp. The horde comes at you, the riot shields lock, and you gun them down. Dum-dum bullets, maybe. Hot las, more often than not. Shock mauls, definitely. And the body stacks in waves, in a way that sort of does resemble an arch, as the nature of the horde ebbs and flows. And you can see that in the way that the bodies stack. So these Skitarii definitely defended these doors, but then on the cunning and the two successful cunning tests, the Skitarii lie dead with wounds to the neck, to the chest, many wounds to the back that appear to have been inflicted by a power blade, which certainly none of these acolytes have.
Wallace would just look and says, "Seems to be one of those standard defensive formations, using whatever weapons necessary in order to keep something out. Now, was well designed and should have worked, but unfortunately something happened."
Yeah, what would that be?
Well, as Wallace would turn one of the Skitari bodies, and probably you would see the wound in the back. It would appear that the formation was strong up front, but there were vulnerabilities behind them. Now, what could have killed them like that, I don't know. But what I do know is that the odds are the cryo repository is almost certainly compromised, considering.
As you say that, considering the final success you've got, you would see the servo skull embedded in the wall twitches to look at you.
Orion would go over and look to consult with the machine spirit inhabiting.
As you move over, the Vox display in front of the server, it's called sort of like the access panel, cackles to life, and while there is a choice for a video call, kind of like Discord, the person on the other end of the line does not apply it. And you get the Vox sort of, blessed is the Omnissiah, please remember to apply sacred unguents, and then it, hello? I take it from your casual demeanour, you're not corrupted by these foul creatures?
I am
Identify
corrupted.
yourself.
Go on.
Identify yourself.
And who do I have the pleasure of talking to?
Lord Helier Bodal von Redwood, Rogue Trader.
Redwood, you say?
Yes. Yes.
Do you have a brother?
Cousin.
Ah, that explains the haughty upper lip. I'm currently no concern of yours, except unless you're trying to get in here. But I must admit your Imperial systems have me somewhat boggled. Perhaps a trade? Door for a door?
Why would I negotiate with you?
Because I'm offering. I thought rogue traders were all about working with Xenos, especially pirates, eh?
I turned to the Inquisitor like, look at this guy.
The Inquisitor sort of looks at you and we do need to go through.
Alright. Make her offer. Normally I had my Factorum contact you, but you know what? We're casual today.
Well, if we're going casual, and you're being decent, my name is Sin Eerie, former pirate lord, corsair lord, perhaps is the better word, of the Conclave Ambition, a safe haven away from your Imperium. I've worked with your kind before, namely Dorian Redwood. Good man, always kept his word and delivered on time. Never asked twice where the results came from. My offer's very simple. You have a member of my crew here in your cryovault. I have no way of getting her out. I have access to the door. You come in, you free my crewmate, we go our separate ways and tra-la-la. We don't, we have a problem.
Captain, this does appear, if the name is correct, the name promptly appears in several wanted files for the Xenos scum under the Xenos ident Eldari.
Of course, he said he's a Corsair, and he's hoity-toity. Of course he's an Eldar.
Your Vox link is open. Pot calling
I know.
the kettle black.
I am
That was very
keenly
much on
aware.
Love it.
Alright. Describe your missing crewmates. There's a lot of damage here. They might already be, you know.
She's not missing. She's right in front of me. Just can't get her out. Name's Morwenna. She's a farseer. I say no more.
A fucking Farseer? A Farseer got trapped in here.
Well, it wasn't help when she was shot by that bitch Reed.
Oh, you're another victim of Reed. Okay, alright.
Have you not worked out where you are, my dear Redwood? We're all victims of Reed here. My entire conclave got shut down. We survived the bloody fall of heaven and all night, and what got us? Fucking tax evasion.
Oh,
Of course, that's not supposed to be entertaining.
Is why we don't pay taxes as orcs. They're very detrimental.
Oh god, another orc. Listen, I'm willing to open the door, but I want your promise on your Omniscia that you're going to free Morwenna. Then, if you want to try and kill me, We'll do it like gentlemen.
Nothing gentlemanly with Eldar.
Perhaps not
What?
with craft welders, but I stand on good business. As did your cousin.
Good business.
Statistical query. What if we do not open the door and leave you to die?
I'll find a way out, inevitably. You, however, will have God knows how many Xenos coming down on you, and no one to help you out, or tell you what they're up to.
Look, Mr. Corsair, you probably have some information. Yeah. Whatever. I'm more interested in the Farseer. Why do you think that once you get that Farseer out of here, they're going to be functional?
Well, old boy, I probably don't think they will be. Lady Morena is older than I, though one should of course not comment upon a lady's age. But I need to get her out. I owe her that at least. And then we're not your problem. We're leaving. Going to a whole different planet and a whole different part of the bloody galaxy.
You're on Luna. How do you expect to get out?
Oh, our ship will be in orbit somewhere. Your Imperial detectors are terrible. Unless you're willing to offer us a ride. Captain to captain,
yes.
you understand?
Yes, I could offer you a ride.
What is the security analysis of the Commissar?
Well, I'd like to know the Inquisitor's take on this, as we would effectively be helping a witch.
The Inquisitor is stood at the back glowering. Oh, I'm not brave enough for politics.
As a...
Genuine surprise on my face.
But I am.
Fuck's sake. And here comes the raving loony party.
Yeah, no, Wallace would just pipe up at that and it says, "No offense, big man, but I don't think you can politic your way out of a bottle of anisec."
He just said he wasn't brave for it. I'm brave. I can do it.
What I am saying is we need to get into those cryovaults. If this man's being decent, we can at least entertain the idea. We don't even know if we can free his ally. We need to at least look at the equipment, surely.
I'm inclined to agree, but there's more to it than that. We can't just leave you here, right, Sir Kosar? And we have a shuttle. We could take you to your ship, assuming that there's some rendezvous point you want. Or maybe you just have a shuttle come down to the planet, which require clearances and yada, 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 yada. All these chances for you to get shot down. I could offer you safe passage to your ship.
Provide me safe passage to the northern pole of this moon, and I'll be glad. We Eldar have our ways around. Is it common knowledge that there's a webway portal on the moon now, ever since Guilliman and Magnus spatted over it? A road trader would probably know.
I look at the Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor, oh yeah, I'll say the Inquisitor definitely knows. And he goes, bring me to the northern pole of your moon, or lend me a shuttle, whatever you provide, and we'll be out of your hair, no lickety-split.
Alright, just one condition.
Oh, you Imperials and your conditions.
Turn on your video and depower your weapon. Z. With an S. I'm not asking for your shield. I'm not asking for that much trust, but I don't want to get shot as soon as this door opens.
The video opens, and you see a very... I'll send his new artwork into the chat. Hang on. There he is. You see an incredibly tall, wretched Eldar, and the voice does not match the body. He's thin, brutal looking. Gemstones adorn his armour, but many of them appear to be taken from duels with craft welders. Ornate ivory wraithbone armour in the style of like the Spanish conquistadors. And he has to his side a fusion pistol in like a brace across his chest. A void saber holstered at his side, and a large two-handed sword across his back. You see him draw the fusion pistol, puts it to the camera, places it on the counter in front of him, unbuckles the void saber, places it in front of him, and then goes, "This blade of the young king I have not drawn since I acquired it, nor shall I. That is upon my honour." but I will not remove it from my person.
You could, like, unstrap it from your armor, I assume.
Yes, but I would... how to explain it? Would you sooner be rid of your holy icons of your Rosarius? Your warrant of trade?
Well, there's a whole size difference thing with that, but...
Not to the moral, to the heart and the soul. I
I get
lost
your
good men claiming this, and I had to work alongside the worst kinds of people.
Alright. Good enough. Yeah,
I'll
just
also,
the Joe Ryan.
For the sake of openness, I know I sound it, but I am a ruthless killer, and I will not hesitate to kill you all, if shenanigans go wrong. Secondly, I am currently surrounded by a force field, so I will have an easier time of me killing you than you killing me. Okay? Are we
That is an opinion.
objectively correct, Robo-Man? Opening the door. Now, if I remember Imperial systems, you're very, very simple. Green.
What?
Boop! And the doors begin to open.
When the door opens, all you will see is just sparks flying out of the neck of the Skitarii. I am fucking fuming.
As you enter into the cryopositories, there are rows of cryotubes. And as you enter, you see swarming the room around you, kind of like that scene in Harry Potter with all of the keys with wings. I don't know if you've seen them, but like the swarm. They're all sort of idly swarming for now, but there's masses of servo skulls. All of them with inbuilt hotshot las pistols. And you see, in this rotating green refractor field, swords and weapons kicked out of the field in front of him, but with the blade across his back, is this lanky, so tall he hunches under his own weight slightly, as the picture shows, balding with the top knot, Eldar Corsair, covered in jewellery, lots of rings on the fingers, bearing the marks of, like, clearly he's been, like, tortured or wounded. Right. What do you say? Shalom? What's...
Hello is...
he makes the sign of the Aquila. This do?
Usually it is Die Xenos, but the Aquila will do.
What do I know? When I die eventually and I go on to the Sea of Souls, I think I'll sign the Aquila, I'll praise the Eightfold Path, I'll ask the Old Ones to let me off. May as well ask all of them, eh?
No.
I've got a question.
Wow. That one, your orc thinks? Where'd you get that one?
I thought weapons was with a Z, not an S. Has it always been an S?
You taught the orc to spell?
Please take care of this one. He is the only orc philosopher in existence.
Please understand, I have worked with Imperials before.
I didn't ask for your...
Alright, fascinating.
Whatever the fuck you are. Look, listen. Alright, well, let's point to the chamber with the Farseer, please.
Right bang in the middle, the one with the null sphere.
Thank you.
What we do about the big bouncy ball?
What? Big bouncy ball?
You're in the big bouncy ball.
For my own personal safety, yes, you're an orc. Respectfully, you have a reputation.
If he gets out to Carbon. Orion.
That's
Okay,
the
boss.
reputation!
And I will just ready my chain chopper. I'll just have a hand on my chain chopper like boss says to Compy if you move.
You see the Inquisitor starts patrolling in front of the refractor field, and he looks over at the Xenos and he goes, Sin? And Sin goes, Sherlock. Pleasure. The two of them share a look.
So that's why you didn't scream heresy as soon as I started talking to him. Got it. Thank you, Inquisitor.
I have interrogated this Xenos before.
Are we looking at some kind of
I do miss our chats.
double legal jeopardy?
I'm surprised you understand that. Good job, Big Tooth. You really
Did
are
you,
running.
respectfully, did you give... what do you give Ogrins to make them clever? Does it work on the mushrooms?
I just heard them words from a TV show that Boss left running.
David. Sinner is
Alright,
moves to
please,
the
let's
edge
get
of the
this field
refractor
done.
field. So, as you can see, I did not lie. My lovely friend, Lady Morwenna, is currently trapped within your null sphere on account of being a psyker. I, not a psyker, do not know how to free her because I'm also not a monkey. Which button...
Monkai.
He turns to Liam and the commissar. Which button turns off blue glowy thing?
Objection.
I don't want to press the button that kills her. Dead. Bad.
Objection. It's not blue.
Yeah.
It's fuchsia.
Jesus Christ.
Can I keep the orc?
No. He's not for sale, Corsair.
Everything's for sale, my friend.
You couldn't afford him.
Now that I respect.
DM out of character. The null sphere. Does it have the same feeling as when he's interacting with his children? Because both of his children are blanks.
Yes, it's very awkward. It's this gut-wrenching oddness that just feels wrong to you.
Yeah. Yeah, but Wallace is familiar with it. Is like, it's the same feeling when I'm interacting with my kids.
Yeah, it's a null sphere. Wait, you have blanks?
You see, as you sort of say that, we have the camera shot of like Wallace's shoulder with you saying that, and then from behind you, Siniri's face just, hello, like it takes a genuine interest.
No, I was expecting like, this feels like home.
Yeah, but,
and then it's just like,
Wallace would just nod and says, well, both my son and daughter, they both have this really odd feeling that thing is giving out.
I'm buying your kids.
I thought we said we couldn't buy people stuff. I'll take the children.
I'm not talking to you.
I am a pirate.
silence in here, silence! The boss said
If
that
you
you're not
want
allowed
kids,
to talk.
I can get you kids. Good deal. Cadia's gone. There's loads of them.
Captain, can I shoot the Xenos?
Try.
No, not yet.
No, it's my job to deal with him. Boss said so. I got a bouncy ball to kick.
So, what are we got? In all genuinity, what are we going to do, Tim?
I'm inspecting the Farseer to see if I can medicate to see if she's actually okay or not.
Within the field, she is physically okay. She is restrained, prone, hindered, vulnerable, and blind, because she's basically being held in suspended animation. She's physically okay. Mentally, you have no idea.
Don't like that.
Probably screaming internally like, help me!
Probably. Yeah, I'll turn to Wallace. Wallace, you're able to identify everything that is needed to restrain a psyker, correct?
Well, not sure about restraining psychers. I know that my kids could, but not I.
Talk about equipment, devices, collars. You have the pokey sticks.
Oh, well, yeah. Sometimes a good shock to the brain will probably stop them immediately.
Could you wander this facility and see if you can find any of that equipment? Just happens to be laying around. She's in good physical condition, which means that's, well, you know, poosh.
Right. Wallace will just say, Wallace will just hand over his shock maul. Well, here's a start, and I'll go try to see if I can find other things.
Are we sure that's the best idea?
Well, to be fair, odds are is at the moment this one wakes up, they're probably going to try and kill us, and we'd rather.
That includes you, Corsair. You don't know if you're going to be able to control.
Orion, Gamma, are you able to shut this machine down?
Looking over at the commissar and walking over, you'll see several reticules just zoom in. Theoretically, it is possible. Realistically, this unit does not want to, but will if ordered.
Hence the need for psycho-restraining materials before we even attempt that.
I agree.
My suggestion, Captain, is that the Commissar is well versed in containment of Xenos. I would suggest, however, utilizing myself to initiate a request shutdown order for the security servo skulls currently overhead.
I agree.
Yeah, I'll give you the nod to go ahead.
Wallace would just say from below, wouldn't be the first time I got shot 30 times by a last pistol. Most likely won't be the last.
Oddly specific.
I'd look for the nearest security panel.
All the servo skulls?
Yes, to initiate a shutdown command.
Okay, so the main security panel is the one that Sin Eerie is controlling. The servo skulls are one of his little deterrents here. You would have to remotely access them to shut them down, which is then going to be opposed against his tech of 9. So remote access, I'm going to say, is going to be +3. So that means you need to make a DN12 tech check for me.
Can I give him a leadership?
Can I actually do something different? Instead of giving him advantage, can I give Sin a disadvantage to lower his... if it's opposed?
No. It's not opposed, it just uses his stat. I like the idea, but no.
Yeah, I was just thinking if I could distract him to stop him from noticing straight away.
It's not like a D&D opposed check, it's purely a...
Damn.
Yeah,
that's alright.
A DN wash? I do beg your pardon, my dear DM?
DN would be 12.
You got 7 extra dice. Also, could I also, as this is going on, find shock or find any item that could help in containing the psyker? Rolling awareness.
Yeah, roll me an awareness check. I'm going to see what I can
find.
That's
poor.
Eesh,
that's a wrath reroll, my friend.
Yeah, that's a wrath reroll and a half. So it's a lot of lows.
Right. Yes, because there was a critical success on a test. I did get one back. And I have only one remaining.
Well, no, I'm sure there's been 2 criticals since then.
I'm not going to go that far back. If I've missed it, I've missed it. Because I'm gonna live with that choice.
Yeah,
looking
that's fine.
at the investigation side of things as well. There is stuff in the room that can help with the psyker, but obviously it's under quite tight lock and key, so it will be a DN7 investigation check to find it.
DN13!
Nice, Liam. On a tech check, the servo skulls blink and just stop functioning. They all return to their roosts, as it were, in the ceiling. Yeah.
Alright, so I've walked over to the sergeant and I'm going to give him an order.
Okay.
Sergeant, have your men cover the construct that's holding the Eldari witch.
There you go, sir. And they sort of move to a side panel and a side gantry and raise their weapons. You see Sin Eerie raise his eyebrows in the background. And as he does, you see his face is cracking and bleeding.
That was my guys that were supposed to be in here, not the Mortier guard.
Oh,
you know what?
Doesn't
matter. Doesn't matter.
Zone. It's either or.
Yeah, the Mortier guard was supposed to cover the landing zone. My guys were supposed to be inside.
Yeah, that's what was originally.
You got it backwards, but it's fine. It doesn't.
I'd go up to the captain. Apologies, Captain Hellier.
Yes.
I cannot help but identify, and Orion would say this very quietly. I cannot help but identify that there is no tactical advantage in allowing the Xenos to leave.
But there
Why not
is a social and political one.
Social advantage with associating with Xenos, negative.
I gestured to New York. I gestured to the towel that isn't here, but his token's there for some reason.
He's just T-posing. He's T-posing in the corner.
I understand the point that you are trying to make, Captain. However, socialization with an orc is not required. The Tau, potentially.
Good. Well, I'm gonna take your concern. I'm gonna note it, and I'm gonna choose to ignore it. But good job with the service goals.
Wallace would head back, and it says, "Unfortunately, my lady, most of the equipment is under the right lock and key. Can't find anything to get them open and start grabbing the tools."
We need something smashing, boys. And boss.
Not yet.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on this. I'll keep an eye on the bouncy ball. He's not going nowhere in it. 'Cause I'm cunning.
So, Inquisitor, you appear to know the Eldari pirate.
I have some
there anything you can
experience
help-
with the creature.
Is there anything you know that might help us here?
He sort of tilts his head at Sin Earring. I know he's batshit insane, thanks to the treatments of the lunar cult here. I was under investigation with him. As he says, we talked, trying to aid my quarry. Sineri here has worked with the Imperium many times. He is a pirate, but I would more say privateer. I hate to say it, but when we make a deal with such a creature, I would choose to make a deal with this one. He tends to be more reliable.
What sort of Inquisitor are you?
Ordo Hereticus.
What?
Or
It's
was
like
the question
Wallace would just,
rhetorical?
Wallace would just shake his head and says, "Those Order Hereticus, are there any other divisions and things of that nature? I've heard there were. And all of you want to kill each other for some reason."
It is true. The Inquisition is very divided. My student was a man, Ordo Hereticus, by the name of Inquisitor Callus. He was a Puritan, shall we say. I myself am considered something more of a radical. There's heresy, and then there's heresy. Working with a Xenos, it's heresy. But if it's heresy to achieve the goal of eradicating the greater heresy, then I believe our God Emperor would understand it. He was not against working with Xenos, let us remind ourselves. Only if they supplicate it unto him, though. And Sineri here, while he is by no means a worshipper of the Emperor for his sins, at least acknowledges that the Emperor is a god, and one worthy of respect. That's the only reason I haven't put a bolt round for his face. And Sin just goes, ah.
Yeah, I've got a question for you, Mr. Inquisitor.
Yes. Disturbingly intelligent Xenos.
Is the God Emperor the gods Mork and Gork? Cunning and deceptive and cunning.
He takes a look. You can see his hand is on his bolt pistol, but he glances at the rogue trader.
I'm all the way the fuck over there. If he does it, I would say I'd lose a round because I'm not aware of what's going on.
It's more
I'm
like
looking
you're
around
not
for
aware
psycho
at all.
shit. Yeah, I'm looking around for psycho shit. I put it in the chat.
Fair, yeah, fair, I'm with you. He takes a moment. They are very distinctly different belief things.
Oh.
As for the psychic, honestly, not even initiative, just execution, roll new character. Okay, so the two people looking for null stuff or stuff to deal with the psyker, re-roll both your investigation checks. And in regards to the, you did the tech check on Farsim or Wenna, so that shield has now dropped. As it does, you would see that she stirs, her head sort of lolls on the ground, and the wave of psychic energy ripples out over each of you. Not painfully, but like the waters of an ocean world you've not yet been to. It soothes, and she stands, and on closer inspection you can see that a lot of her armour is wraith bone, but appears to be made out of coral, with beautiful sort of marrowy markings over it. And she stands and looks around. Not more Monkai. Sin! And you see Eerie goes, I am sorry, my dear. She hops down from the containment thing, like feet clanging to the floor, looks at Wallace, and you feel your mind's touch, and she goes, oh God, oh. Very violent in there.
Yes, cue the Doom theme song at rapid pace.
Why is there just bass music? God, it's like jazz, just chaos.
I just who the fuck opened it?
I thought you did. I thought that was what the tech check was for.
No, I was looking around to contain this bitch.
Oh, apologies. Rewind.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to, we don't want to. You can say that the shit back in there just opened it anyway, because we're taking too long.
Well, Sin can't is the thing. That's why he needs you. He needs the authority.
To be honest, I thought he was lying, trying to set us up for a trap.
No, no, genuinely
Alright, well, I can retry my investigation check. Odds are it's maybe not going to work, but YOLO.
This was to find a way of containing her. Nice. You do find, and I will add it to your character sheet, a ornate, like, black metal box with the stamp of the Adeptus Arcana on the front of it. And you open it up and, oh God, your kid's in there. No, can't be. It's like when they played hide and seek when they were growing up. And you remember, like, once you opened up a box and your son jumped out at you and you're like, you know, from the immediate psychic withdrawal. Inside is a long black metal, kind of like a flick baton, like police baton. You would recognize a null rod. Basically a big metal stick for beating psychers.
Yeah. Wallace would just simply smile and he says, "My lady, I found something. This'll prove useful."
Oh, thank goodness. I would thank the God Emperor. It's taking forever.
As Wallace would just say, "Do you wish for the honors or do you want me to hold it?"
You hold it. It's all you, buddy.
Orion has his galvanic rifle aimed squarely at the witch.
Yep. But yeah, you know, Wallace would give the signal, free to open it at any time.
Okay.
Yep, just need to do one more thing.
Okay.
Inquisitor.
Alright.
A word, please.
Of course.
So,
How may I be of service?
we never actually fully introduced. I'm actually here on behalf of insert that guy that sent me here. I keep on forgetting his guy name. Yeah, I'm here on behalf of Pertinax. Does that name ring familiar to you?
Indeed it does. He is my benefactor.
So you know what he did.
What he did.
To your orders.
Indeed. I assisted him.
Why?
It was the right and just thing to do. The Inquisition has become petty. They are more concerned with the paltry titles of our order and the infighting than serving the God Emperor of mankind and its people. When bureaucracy has rotted, when the roots are blackened, you must take them out by the stem. I am Ordo Inquisitorius Hereticus. I found the heretics.
If I go through with this deal that we're conjuring up out of thin air with the Xenos in the bubble, I just do like to shoot myself in the head. Look at him questioningly.
Are you implying that you will be betrayed?
I am implying that you tend to spread my brain matter over there, over there, over there.
I do not intend to spread your brain matter. And he rubs his eyes and he looks very old in that moment. For 60 years I have worked underneath the ruling inquisitorial bureaucracy. The men and women I killed but months ago, I have known for 60 years. It was not easy declaring them excommunicate traitores, but it had to be done. I have interrogated Sineri. I have reviewed the records of the Imperium's dealings with him. I am also aware of your unique position as a rogue trader. You carry the authority of him. My duty is to hunt those who act in his name, but without his authority. You would be no heretic by enacting what is yours by right, even if I disagreed with it.
Do you disagree with it?
He takes a moment, he looks at Sineri. I trust him about as much as I trust the Orc. But I am no rogue trader. That is your domain of expertise. Were it up to me, I would have removed this facility from orbit.
It was tempting.
Unfortunately, it was not up to me.
Was it up to me either? Yeah, offer a hand.
He takes
To mutual cooperation, then.
Indeed. Perhaps I shall help you in your duties, and you shall help me in hunting my quarry too.
We can talk when we get back to the ship. And yes, it is a when.
Then, by the power vested in me, as the voice of him on terror, I shall shut up, and I am at your disposal, my lady.
As you probably heard, I do value the opinions of my crew members, even if they're wrong.
Especially when they're wrong, I find.
I just do that, yep, great minds think alike. Poking my head, pointing at him, poking my head, pointing at him.
Okay,
I will
we need
say,
to start
move
rounding
it.
out, so what are we thinking?
Alright, Orion. Tell him how to disable it.
Make a persuasion. He really doesn't want to. It'll be an opposed persuasion.
You gotta respect that.
And everything in Orion is saying, Xenos, witch, no, don't do it. Even though Captain, don't do it. Your DN is 6.
You know, I can mark the DN on here, right? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, it's the editable thing.
Oh, right. I got a bunch of bullshit to this.
To be fair, it could be an intimidation or persuasion. So, you know, Thematize it how you want.
Well, I would assume that you would want to roleplay this out, but because we're ending towards it, I can see.
Yeah.
Roleplay takes priority. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. I already have this rule set up. I also have like +3 interacting with people of the Imperium. I just didn't remember what exactly it's called. Plus rank does all persuasion checks. Oh, okay, plus rank. So that's another 1. So that's 13 total. Boop. Bop. Oh, there you go.
6 successes.
Yeah,
I don't want the complication.
It's up to the DM whether we do the complication onto the check.
To go without complications. I would say just roleplay something. You say something poorly, something like that.
Yeah. Orion.
Yes, Captain.
Tell. Was it Sin? How to deactivate the thing, please.
I have significant hesitation over doing this. However, you are the captain. Please let it note my objection in releasing the witch is on file.
I'm sure everybody would be thrilled to hear your reports.
I know, they are very thorough. Anyway, Xenos.
Yes, Bucket Man.
Thank you, Plank. Security codes will be transferred to the console directly. And I will pass the initial encryption that he'll need to bypass.
He inputs it in. No trick, it works. Yeah? I'm asked that was a question.
No tricks. That is genuine. I am under orders. I have been persuaded.
Okay. The field flickers down and goes blank. And same introduction for Farsi and Moana.
Excuse me.
Well, so just merely tap his null rod.
She sees you with it and she nods. Holds up a horribly lanky quadruplex fingers.
You're not gonna try and kill me, are you?
Oh no. I certainly have no intention of that.
Good.
She looks around. It's not here. It's gone. Damn. And she looks over at Sin. We need to leave. Yes, my new friend promised us safe passage. Oh no.
You're looking for something, Madam
Looking to
Faye.
prevent something. Yes. It was brought here. It seems to have escaped. Tell me, any of your... What are you called? She points to Liam. You, soldier. Designation? Type.
Skitarii.
That's
Orion Gamma Adjunct 6.
Skitarii. Have any of your Skitarii seemed strange or turned upon one another?
Confirmed.
Confirmed. We tried to stop them. We went to the ruins of that awful planet where they were carting off supplies and everything that had survived the bombardment. Your lot. They brought back a monster. It's gone now. And trying to aid them, that matriarch, we were captured.
Is the witch referencing the matriarch below the sublevels of terror?
No, the witch is referencing the matriarch that you guys stuck on an Arvis later and evacuated out at the landing pad.
I ordered that shuttle to go to my ship.
Yep. So
Figured
she's
it's-
currently having like you probably have guest quarters. She's probably
Oh, yeah.
somewhere like that.
Yep, within access. That's the important part.
Oh, absolutely.
Did you just grab this monster?
Morena Le Fay looks at you. It was dead when they got the body. And then they resurrected the damn thing. Filled it with my blood. Gave it my link to the warp. You've got to find it. Hunt it down. Kill it.
I need to know what it looks like.
Oh, I think I'd recognize a patriarch if I saw one. And with that...
Alert. Alert. Alert.
With that, we will end tonight's session. And I'm going to share one last artwork in our little group chat here. Actually, you know what? I will put the token on the map.
Oh no.
The Size
I know
Stealer Aberrant.
exactly what that is. No, no.
This is what you are hunting. A Gene Stealer Patriarch from Avalos, known for having killed several party members, who has since been brought back and injected and experimented upon until it is now a psychic abomination.
It killed
Oh,
my
man.
first character.
It did kill your first character, didn't it, Liam? Brother Devastator, ironically the Devastator Marine, got absolutely fucked by this thing. And that was before it was a Psyker. So, with that in mind, and knowing that it's not here, but there is still the Gene Vaults to purge and cleanse, and certainly loot and experience to have, we have been Tattletales RPG. But the table may indeed be virtual, but you are most certain. Well, certain? You are most certainly welcome. I am not certain. You are most certainly welcome at it. Join us tomorrow for Age of Sigmar, Saturday for Blackthrone Salvation, and Monday for Void Call. And potentially in the future, if I can get some players for it as a little bit of a cheap one-off, the Dungeons and Doggos one-shot, which is in production. Till then, bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow.
Is your duty? What is the Emperor's will? Live and fight and die. What is death? Death. What is it that gives us purpose? What is it that gives the war purpose? Vanquish the foes of Himmler. The heretic! The alien! The mutant! The heretic! The alien! The mutant! What is it to be an enemy of the Emperor? What is to be dead? What is it to be the instrument of the Emperor's damnation? The Space Marines, the angels of death. What is it to be a Space Marine? It is to be pure, to be strong, to show no pain, no mercy, no remorse, no remorse. What is it to be pure? To know no fear? It is denies faith. Heresy grows from idleness. To admit defeat is to blaspheme against the Emperor. For those who seek